and Nikola Jokic up front for Michael Malone's Grizzlies. Now Michael Malone's Nuggets. The Knicks went out to Denver in November and beat up on the Nuggets 145-118. It was one of their most impressive performances of the season and remains as such. Malone was asked about the Knicks recently and if he's noticed how much the Knicks have grown since that game.
Well, they look really together when we played them early in the year. I mean, they look really together. OG was phenomenal that night, and everybody else contributed.
Cause, as always, good job.
You're the man.
Keys of the Game brought to you by Ed Prather Real Estate. Ed Prather will sell your home guaranteed. Get your home sold at a mutually agreed upon price and deadline, or he'll sell it for free. Get started today at edprather.com. The pregame show sponsored by Ramos Law. Car accident, you need Ramos Law, medical doctor and attorney. Go to ramoslaw.com. We'll be right back on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
The Denver Nuggets pregame show, sponsored by Ramos Law. Car accident, you need Ramos Law, medical doctor and attorney. Go to ramoslaw.com on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
In less than 2 weeks, there's going to be a Super Bowl play, Lombardi. And I am not joking when I say this. For the first time in my life, I don't care about the game. You know, usually go to these Super Bowl parties, and I got to watch the game. Quit bothering me. I don't want to do this chit-chat. I'm going to be the chit-chat person. I don't care about this game. It carries no emotional weight for me. I hate everything about it.
Wake up with Brett Kane at 6 a.m. Then it's Mosher, Lombardi, and Kane at 7. Altitude Sports Radio, 92.5.
Every morning, we look ahead to what's going to happen with your day.
Our team works relentlessly to make sure we are everywhere for you.
Looking ahead to any potential weather impact days.
Traffic updates and breaking news live from the scene to keep you updated.
We ask the questions you want asked, and we bring you stories you'll only find on 9 News.
Start with 9 News mornings every day, beginning at 4:30 a.m.
Hey, Nuggets fans, did you know that nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today? Which means every time you recycle a Ball aluminum can, it gets to come back. For every nail biter, every triumph for the ages, and all the great moments to come, Ball is the official sustainability partner of the Denver Nuggets. So join the recycling revolution. The future is in your hands. Recycle it.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
I got a nightmare phone call that no parent wants to receive.
Someone hit me going 60 miles an hour.
Dr. Ramos came highly recommended. When I showed him the x-rays, he immediately knew exactly what was wrong.
We've had a tremendous experience with Ramos Law. Really, I could not be happier.
Having the car accident was an accident. Finding Ramos Law was no accident.
Injured in a car accident? Ramos Law can help. ramoslaw.com.
There are trucks, then there's the truck. GMC Sierra. Not just any truck, the truck. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR for 36 months on GMC Sierra light-duty models. See your local GMC dealer today. Monthly payment is $28.16 for every $1,000 you finance. Average example down payment 15%. Some customers will not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 3/3/25.
This is your Denver Nuggets pregame show on the Altitude Sports Radio Network. Brought to you by Ramos Law. Visit ramoslaw.com.
For select Nugget games, text Nuggets to 48429 to sign up now. Welcome back to your pregame show, sponsored by Ramos Law. Car accident, you need Ramos Law, medical doctor and attorney. Go to ramoslaw.com. As tonight, the Nuggets take on the Knicks there at Madison Square Garden. This is game 3 of the 5-game road trip. They'll have tomorrow off. Matter of fact, they'll travel to Philly tonight. They'll take on the 76ers on Friday night. Allegedly, Joel Embiid should be back for that game, but we have no idea for sure. But Nuggets will be in Philly on Friday, and the very next night they're on the second game of back-to-back as they take on the Hornets in Charlotte. And then the Nuggets come home for 3 in a row. They'll play next week. The Pelicans will be in town for 2. Monday night they'll host the Pelicans. Wednesday night they'll host the Pelicans. And then Thursday night, they'll take on the Orlando Magic. So that's what your upcoming schedule looks like for the Denver Nuggets. Let's take a look at the injury report. This injury report is brought to you by Ramos Law. Car accident, you need Ramos Law. Medical doctor and attorney, visit ramoslaw.com. For the Nuggets, they are fairly healthy. We'll give you the starting 5 in just a moment again. But out tonight, Deron Holmes and Vlatko Cancar. The only note for the Knicks is that Josh Hart is questionable due to right knee soreness. So that's your injury report. Your Nuggets starting 5 tonight is interesting. Your starting 5 this evening for the Denver Nuggets: Jamal Murray, Russell Westbrook, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic. So Christian Brown, after having a huge game last time out, returns to the bench tonight for the Nuggets as Aaron's minutes restriction is over. I think he played 23 minutes against Chicago, so hopefully he'll have as many minutes as he can play tonight for the Nuggets. Let's listen in on what Christian had to say after Chicago's game when he put up a career-high 28. Here he is with Altitude TV's Scott Hastings.
Yeah, you get a career high, but it feels kind of hollow, though, because you guys get that loss, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter, It doesn't count. You got to get a win, especially this is a game we need to win, get some momentum. We didn't play well last game, and we didn't play well this game. So we got to be better, all of us. Me to start. I got to be better defensively in the first quarter and give us some energy. Whether it's get a steal, do something. I got to make a spark to start the game.
In this NBA, the way it's played now, if you look up and you're minus 18 threes, 54 points, that's really hard to overcome, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, we're a team that normally can, win games that way, and we're so good in the paint, but we just didn't do our job on the defensive end tonight. We didn't do it last game. We didn't do it this game. There's no excuses. We've won games where the other teams hit more threes than us, and sometimes that happens. But like you said, we got to get them up 3-point line. Just got to play better defense from the start.
Is it better when you're talking about defense? Is it man-on-man, keeping guys in front of you, or is it the second and third rotations you need?
I mean, it's all of it. Right now, it's all of it. I mean, we've had stretches we've been better, but right now it's all of it. It's man-to-man. Got to guard guys one-on-one, and then they were getting past us and spraying it. So we got to do a lot of things better on that end, especially these last 2 games. That's not how we were playing, I think, in the stretch before this. But these last 2 games we've been really bad, pretty much in every spot on defense. It feels like.
And the NBA doesn't get any easier because you got to get on a plane tomorrow and fly to New York, who scored 143 tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they're a good team. There's not many easy games, in this league, and we got to fix it. No matter who we're playing against, we got to play better. Win or loss, you want to play the right way. We got to get to the point where we're playing the same way, the right way, playing for each other every single night. We haven't done that yet, and we got to get back.
When it gets that up and down, it naturally plays into your strengths, but you probably also know when it's happening, it's not great for the team. When it's that wide open, is that strange at all?
It depends. It depends. If it's wide open because we're getting stops and we're flying out, in transition, we're rebounding, then it's great for us, and that plays into my hands too, or our hands. That's why we're good, not just me, everybody else. And the reason I'm good is because of them. So it just depends. If we're flying up and down because we're scoring and we're just not getting back, then it's not good for us, obviously. But when we're getting rebounds and we're flying up and down, that's really good for us. So tonight with the case was we knew coming into the game, once we scored, they were going to push at us. We just didn't do a very good job getting back and resisting, their transition.
What did Braun say in the timeout 2 minutes in, or was just back and forth?
He didn't have to say much. I think we knew how bad we were playing, and I think we turned it around for a second, but we weren't consistent enough. And like I said, it's just we got to be better. I got to be better talking. That's my job. I got to get everybody in line. I got to talk when we're out there, and we got to just be tougher, one-on-one, whatever it is, transition. There's no excuse. Every night it seems like teams are scoring way too much on us, and tonight that was my fault.
It does seem like in general.
That was Christian Brown Tune in to Columbus, Hastings, and DMAC tomorrow as Mike Malone joins them for his weekly visit brought to you by Central City Casino Parkway, your 4 lanes to fun. It's the Nuggets and the Knicks tonight. We'll continue with the pregame show sponsored by Ramos Law. Car accident, you need Ramos Law, medical doctor and attorney. Go to ramoslaw.com after a timeout on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nuggets basketball on the Altitude Sports Radio Network is brought to you by Central City.
When friends and family come to visit, do what I do and take the short drive up the hill to Central City. It's only 30 minutes from the west side of town via I-70 and the Central City Casino Parkway. Central City offers everything your fun-seeking group desires. Hotels, dining, bars open 24/7, a craft brewery, and live casino action day or night. Central City isn't the big box, corporate-owned casino experience. It's Colorado-owned and operated, rich in history. Bring your friends and family, cruise I-70 to the Parkway, and take the 4 lanes to fun.
Where does a journey to wellness begin? Do you start looking for diet ideas? Or searching for exercise plans? Actually, you don't have to look far. Just look to the first 2 letters of the word wellness. We means you don't have to figure it out yourself. It means your hopes and challenges are a perfect match for our knowledge and resources. It means anything you want to achieve, together, we can achieve better. Because wellness begins with we. Intermountain Health, the power of we.
I hate to evoke the New England Patriots Lombardi as the model when it comes to this. The reason why they were able to sustain excellence for so many years, they had the best quarterback in the game, hell of a coach, but they also had that rare ability to say goodbye. I'm sorry, guys. Saying goodbye sucks, but it's necessary if you want to sustain excellence. And I'm here to tell you, after the initial shock of this trade, I think it's a better situation for the Avalanche.
Wake up with Brett Kane at 6 a.m. Then it's Mosher, Lombardi, and Kane at 7. Altitude Sports Radio, 92.5.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.9% APR on a 2025 Civic or a 3.9% APR on a 2025 Accord or HR-V. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Hey, Nuggets fans, did you know that nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today? Which means every time you recycle a ball aluminum can, it gets to come back. For every nail biter, every triumph for the ages, and all the great moments to come, Ball is the official sustainability partner of the Denver Nuggets. So join the recycling revolution. The future is in your hands. Recycle it.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
This is your Denver Nuggets pregame show on the Altitude Sports Radio Network. Brought to you by Ramos Law. Visit ramoslaw.com.
This broadcast of Nuggets basketball is brought to you by Intermountain Healthcare, helping people live the healthiest lives possible. Welcome back as the Nuggets and the Knicks get it on tonight. I will mention that Josh Hart is in the starting lineup tonight for the Knicks. He is in the starting 5 despite being listed as questionable with that right knee sore, so Hart will give it a go. The Knicks will have their starting 5 together for this one. Over in the NBA, we've got, it's 11 games tonight in the NBA, so it's a pretty fun one. We've got 3 games going on right now. The Nets and the Hornets are playing in Charlotte. These are 2 really bad teams. The Hornets are second to last in the East, and the Nets are third to last in the East. Only the Washington Wizards are worse than those 2 teams right now in the Eastern Conference of the NBA. And right now, late in the first quarter, the Nets have the 26-17 lead over Charlotte. The Detroit Pistons are in Indiana taking on the Pacers. The Pistons are going to make the playoffs. Pistons keep hopping in and out from right around the top, like 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now, they're in the number 8 spot in the Eastern Conference with the 500 record at 23-23. They are basically tied with Orlando for the number 7 spot, and they are a half game back of Miami for the number 6 spot. The Hawks are just a game and a half back of Detroit. Atlanta currently holds the number 9 position. The Pistons are getting beat by the Pacers right now. The Pacers are in the number 5 spot in the East, just a game back in Milwaukee for the 4, and they have the 35-23 lead due the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton has 11 of those points for Indiana in the first quarter. The Toronto Raptors are taking on the Wizards in Washington. There's nobody in the NBA worse than the Washington Wizards. They have 6 wins. They are rocking a 14-game losing streak right now. 14 straight. Can they get a win against the Raptors, who aren't that much better, but, I mean, good enough to have a 15-point lead over the Wizards in the first quarter? Toronto's on top 25-10 on Washington right now. There's still 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Later tonight, the Celtics host the Bulls there in Boston, which should be a fun one. The Celtics are coming off a loss, and they're just 500 in the last 10. The Celtics are 5-5 in their last 10. The Cavs are at the Heat to take on the Miami Heat. The Sixers host the Kings. Dallas is in New Orleans. Spurs and the Clippers go at it in San Antonio. Timberwolves at the Suns. And the late game tonight is the Warriors hosting the Thunder. Tonight's Nugget Game is brought to you by your local Colorado Buick GMC dealers. We'll continue after a timeout on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
The Denver Nuggets pregame show, sponsored by Ramos Law. Car accident? You need Ramos Law. Medical doctor and attorney. Go to ramoslaw.com on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Bundle up for the blizzard of bucks at Century Casino. Weekends through February 2nd, win $150 every half hour and $500 at 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays or 6 p.m. Sundays. Earn entries with 50 base points on your Winner's Zone card. Play Tuesdays and Fridays to score 4 times entries on slots, video poker, and table games. Stay warm and win big at Century Casino Blizzard of Bucks. Take I-70 to exit 243 Central City Parkway. Welcome to the Winner's Zone. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Z-Mac for Ed Prather. With all the recent talk about rising interest rates and economic uncertainty, you may be wondering if now is the right time to sell your home. Will you get the price you need? What about repairs or showings? Here's the good news. You don't have to figure it out by yourself. There's a friendly, no-pressure, experienced agent who eats and sleeps Denver real estate. It's my agent, who I use. For all those things, it's Ed Prather. He'll sell your home guaranteed at a mutually agreed-upon price and deadline, or sell it for free. Call 720-650-4959, edprather.com, edprather.com.
Hey, Nuggets fans, did you know that nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today? Which means every time you recycle a Ball aluminum can, it gets to come back. For every nail biter, every triumph for the ages, and all the great moments to come, Ball is the official sustainability partner of the Denver Nuggets. So join the recycling revolution. The future is in your hands. Recycle it.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the Denver Nuggets.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
There are trucks, then there's the truck. GMC Sierra. Not just any truck, the truck. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR for 36 months on GMC Sierra light-duty models. See your local GMC dealer today. Monthly payment is $28.16 for every $1,000 you finance. Average example down payment 15%. Some customers will not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 3/3/25.
This is your Denver Nuggets pregame show on the Altitude Sports Radio Network. Brought to you by Ramos Law. Visit ramoslaw.com.
Tune in to Columbus, Hastings, and DMAC tomorrow as Mike Malone joins them for his weekly visit, brought to you by Central City Casino Parkway, your 4 lanes to fun. Welcome back as we wrap up your Denver Nugget pregame show right before tip-off there in New York between the Nuggets and the Knicks. More scores around the world. Sports in the NHL. We've got 5 games. 3 of them are going on right now. Wild lead the Maple Leafs 1-0 in the first period. The Panthers lead the Kings 1-0 in the first period. And the Flyers and the Devils are scoreless in the first period. But it is time right now to get it on. It's the Denver Nuggets and the New York Knicks. Tip-off with Jason Kosminski is next right here on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nuggets Nation, it's time.
Let's go! Let's get it!
Game on. Next on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Say no more. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3, together.
Consistently delivering context around Colorado's most important stories. With journalism built on accuracy and fairness. Alexandra Lewis, Kyle Clark, Kim Christensen. Experienced and working to earn your trust every weeknight. Plus, a reliable look ahead of the weather from 9 News Weather Impact Team Chief Meteorologist Kathy Sabin. End your day with the team on 9 News at 9 and 10.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Hey, Nuggets fans, did you know that nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today? Which means every time you recycle a Ball aluminum can, it gets to come back. For every nail biter, every triumph for the ages, and all the great moments to come, Ball is the official sustainability partner of the Denver Nuggets. So join the recycling revolution. The future is in your hands. Recycle it.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about new customers at Bet365 because they get $150 in bonus bets when they bet $5, win or lose.
Bonus bets, win or lose. And see why. It's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Colorado. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. T&Cs apply.
Born in Denver, Richard Flanagan came from a large, close family. He was working some jobs, but didn't have a career. IBEW sounded like the opportunity and the support he needed. So he started his apprenticeship and now is a journeyman wireman and working with some of the best craftsmen in the world.
I'm Richard Flanagan. I am the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, IBEW. Come join us.
Our local IBEW is 68. Go online at IBEW68.com.
Vic Lombardi here with the Queen of Chicken. We're talking Redbird Farms chicken. It's so tender you can cut it with a fork. You don't even need a knife.
Did you know that Redbird Chicken is offered by fine restaurants?
Very well aware of that.
And why haven't you taken me?
Because you cook it so well at home.
Oh, good one. So what you're saying is you're cheap.
Whatever. Redbird Farms. You can taste the difference. Available at King Soopers, City Market, and Safeway.
As long as you make it Redbird Farms.
The Altitude Sports Radio Network welcomes you to Denver Nuggets basketball.
Let's go.
The Nuggets are in the weeds, and their boots are muddy after 2 ugly losses.
And this one's going to sting, folks. Denver 0-2 on the 5-game road trip.
But tonight, it's a chance to get clean on a national stage. It's time to ball out in the Big Apple. And let's go Nuggets.
Melvin pass, Christian right up the heart, leans in, layup no good. Go Westbrook! And the primal scream afterwards. Did you hear him? Breakaway Christian Brown. 2 hands. Jokic from half court will will count up a go.
Not it, nothing but net.
What can't this dude do?
It's the Nuggets and Knickerbockers. Now, from Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan, here's the voice of the Nuggets, Jason Kosmiski.
Nuggets Nation, let's go!
On the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Greetings, Nuggets fans, far and wide. With Mark Bertinoli in the NBA Tonight studios, I'm Jason Kosmiski coming to you live from Madison Square Garden, and this is Nuggets basketball. Denver taking on the Knicks, game number 3 of a 5-game road trip.
And now, the starting lineups for your Denver Nuggets. At point guard.
Backdoor cut, Murray, reverse side jam! And then a mean mug on Andrew Wiggins. Woo!
At shooting guard.
Leans in, layup no good. Dunk home Westbrook! The 17-year vet is flying all over the place.
At small forward.
Porter's got to shoot it for 3. Boom! Shakalaka!
At power forward.
Alley-oop dunk behind his head, Aaron Gordon.
And at center.
Inbound to Jokic from 78 feet. Got it at the horn! Oh my God! Joker, baseball pass, throws that thing home! That's the way the Denver Nuggets shake down. Nuggets win the tip. In the paint is Jokic, left-handed hook shot is up and in. It'll be OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson. They're starting 5 tonight here for New York. Tonight's opening tip-off brought to you by Central City. Take I-70 to exit 243 in the Central City Casino Parkway. Your 4 lanes to fun. New York basketball here on their first offensive possession. Josh Hart has it as a shot blocked and a late whistle called on Denver, and that'll be on Michael Porter Jr. So in case you missed it, Aaron Gordon back in the starting lineup. Russell Westbrook remains a starter, and that means that Christian Brown, coming off of a career-high 28 points, will come off the bench here tonight for Denver. Free throw number 1 here for Josh Hart. Nuggets lead it 2-0. Free throw number 1 is on the way, and that one is off the back of the rim and no good. Josh Hart in his 8th year out of Villanova, 30th overall pick by Utah back in the day. He actually has a podcast. It's actually not bad. Him and Jalen Brunson have a podcast together. Second free throw, the Knicks fans love it. Second free throw's on the way and in, and Denver leads it here 2-1. Here comes Aaron Gordon. Gordon has it up the left sideline. Dribble handoff over to Porter, top of the key to Westbrook. Right side now is Jamal Murray. Murray goes to the right hand. He's at the wing, shoots over Cat, jumpers up and in. Nuggets lead it here 4-1. Back the other way come the New York Knicks. Back-to-back 140-point games for the Knicks. Top of the key is Mikal Bridges. Guarded out there by Westbrook. Throws it off in the corner over to Brunson. Throws out of it over to Cat. Head fake and a drive and a touch foul called on Nikola Jokic. That'll be the first on him in New York basketball on the side here. Shot clock reset to 14 seconds for the Knicks. Inbound goes on top over to Hart. Top of the key is Brunson. Brunson gets a high pick there from Karl Anthony Towns. Moves off of that. He goes to the left hand. Pick and roll. Wide open layup. Good. And a touch foul on Joker. That's a problem. That's 2 fouls on Joker, not even 90 seconds into the game. Now, normally, you would take him out immediately. Oh, boy, that's a tough whistle. But Joker has enough basketball IQ not to pick up his 3rd, or you would hope so. Well, it's a tough whistle there against Denver. And 1 free throw here for Cat. Nobody complaining, by the way, for the Nuggets on the Nuggets bench. Here's the and 1 free throw for Cat. Christian Brown up and off the bench here for Denver. This could be a long night. The and 1 free throw won't go. Rebound down to Westbrook. Outlet pass off over to Gordon. Gordon dribble handoff over to Porter. Top of the key is Westbrook. Westbrook throws it on the right side over to Jamal Murray. You never know. Things can work out. Murray on the wing. Jump shot is up and in. He's hit 2 in a row.
So Christian's going to come in for Joker here at the next whistle. Hopefully Joker won't get his third foul here in the first quarter, not even 2 minutes in. Top of the key is Karl Anthony Towns, right side over to Anunoby. He gets down the lane, wide open layup is up and in. Way too easy. And here comes Aaron Gordon across the timeline. We played 2 minutes here in New York. He throws top of the key over to Westbrook. Westbrook right side over to Jamal Murray. Murray guarded out there by Bridges, goes to the right hand, now picked up by Towns. He shot over him twice, and there's a foul in the paint whistled against the New York Knicks, so the referees calling this game tight here. Is that on Cat? I'm not even sure who that foul was on, to be honest with you. Foul's going to be on Anunoby. Now Christian Brown into the game, and Jokic is done for the first quarter. Boy, this could be an interesting scenario here. Murray in the paint, little jump shot is blocked. Loose ball tipped out to Westbrook. In the paint over to Christian. Christian brings it out to the wing, shoots a jumper. That one's short, no good, right at the horn. Rebound down to Josh Hart. Front court off over to Bridges. Cross court Brunson, head fake and a drive. Gets down the lane, kicks out of it. Bridges three, good. 8-6, Denver's down for the first time tonight. They trail by 2. Westbrook has it on the high left side, guarded out there by Josh Hart. He throws top of the key over to Porter. Porter goes to the right hand, takes a sidestep three. Short, rebound down to Hart. Front court wide open, dark, 2 hands on Anunoby. 10-6, Denver's down by 4. Murray has it at the point, gets a high pick there from Aaron Gordon. Goes to the left hand, throws back behind him, the ball's kicked. Saved in the corner to Westbrook for 3, it's an air ball. Leaking out is Anunoby. Dog, 2 hands! Come on! Denver's down 6. Timeout Malone on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nuggets fans, gear up at Altitude Authentics in Ball Arena Monday through Saturday, noon to 5. Or online at altitudeauthentics.com for the best variety of Nuggets jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and more.
Yes, he's looking confident tonight. Hey, Nuggets fans, did you know that nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today? Which means every time you recycle a Ball aluminum can, it gets to come back. For every nail biter, every triumph for the ages, and all the great moments to come, Ball is the official sustainability partner of the Denver Nuggets. So join the recycling revolution. The future is in your hands. Recycle it.
Mosher. This is the way things have to go down sometimes. I think when we look at it and you see the way this guy gets ingrained and the way he plays with that top line and what Drury does on that third line, you're going to say, you know what, the Avs did a damn fine job here. They jumped before they were pushed and they jumped into a hell of a deal.
Lombardi. The immediate reaction is, oh my God, they traded Miko. I'm telling you right now, I am fine with the trade. In fact, I think the Nuggets should do a similar deal.
Wake up with Brett Kane at 6 a.m. Then it's Mosher, Lombardi, and Kane at 7. Altitude Sports Radio, 92.5.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons Inc.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the Denver Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets 2024-25 single game tickets are on sale now.
Oh man, this crowd is amped.
Visit Nuggets.com to secure your seats for your favorite games this season.
And a flex right after it. Let's go, Ball Arena!
This song doesn't have a name, but if it did, it'd probably be something about togetherness, because it's a collaboration, not between pop stars and producers, but between music therapists and kids. Music therapy is a treatment that doesn't involve medication or needles, and it's been proven to help children manage pain and contribute to faster healing. So it shouldn't surprise you, it's our favorite song. And just one way we partner with you for a life well lived. Intermountain Health, the power of we.
The Nuggets on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nuggets basketball on the Altitude Sports Radio Network is brought to you by Ball Corporation. All in for the Nuggets, aluminum, all in. Ibotta is a proud local sponsor of the Denver Nuggets. Download the free app using code NUGGETS to start earning cash back on groceries and more today. Ibotta, cash back every time you shop. Denver coming out of a timeout. Nuggets are down by 6. Jokic fighting foul trouble here in the first quarter. He's on the bench. Porter has it in the low block. He leans in on Bridges, loses it out of bounds, and a turnover for Denver after the timeout. Brunson leaves it back behind him over to Bridges. Knicks move it right to left here to begin the first quarter. Bridges has it on the high right side. Top of the key over to Brunson, leaves it there over to Cat. Back over to Brunson and a three. Good. 15-6 New York. Inbound goes to Russell Westbrook. We played 4 minutes to begin the basketball game. Westbrook has it up the left sideline. Throws it off inside the arc over to Gordon. Back behind him, Murray. Murray in the corner, three-pointer Westbrook. No good again. Rebound, put it back up, missed that. Loose ball comes down to Bridges. In the front court, off to Anunoby. Back behind him, over to Cat. 15-6, New York Knicks lead it. Throws it in the paint, over to Bridges. Spins on Brown, jumper, no good. Rebound, good defense there by Christian. Rebound comes down to Murray. Murray has it inside the arc, backs up behind the three-point line. Gets a pick there from Michael Porter Jr. He goes to the right hand, he's one-on-one. A lot of Jamal Murray here. Dribbled off of his leg and turned it over. In the front court is Brunson. Brunson guarded by Michael Porter Jr. He goes to the left hand, gets in the paint. Layup, good, foul, Denver. (17-6) New York, and an and-one free throw coming up for the Knicks. Julian Strawther going to come in for Denver. Michael Porter Jr. now has 2 fouls. So 2 fouls on Porter, 2 fouls on Jokic in the first quarter. And 1 free throw here for Brunson. That one's good. 18-6, New York on top of Denver. Here comes Christian Brown. Brown has it across the timeline. He throws on the high left side over to Westbrook, inside the arc to Gordon. Gordon back behind him to Westbrook. Westbrook goes to the left hand. Alley-oop, dunk, 2 hands. Aaron Gordon, nice pass there by Russ. 18-8, Denver's down by 10. Brunson has it up the right sideline. Less than 7 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Throws it off inside the arc over to Towns. Backdoor cut, dunk, 2 hands, Anunoby. Boy, Anunoby's just dunking left and right on Denver here. Back the other way comes Westbrook. Nuggets are down by 12. Westbrook has it inside the arc. He's guarded out there by Brunson. Starts backing him down. Spin move. Loses the basketball. Gets hit in the face. Late whistle and a foul called on Josh Hart. Or actually, they're going to give that to Brunson. That's a tough whistle, man. New York got the short end of the stick on that one. And they gave the foul to Brunson on top of that. Here's the replay on the big board. Just barely grazed him. Denver basketball on the side. Strawther will trigger it in. And they're going to switch the foul over to Josh Hart, not Brunson. Hands it off over to Murray. Murray has it, takes a long 2. Jumper short, no good. Rebound comes down to Towns. Outlet pass off over to Bridges. In the paint, off to Hart. Gets down the lane, leans in, throws out of it. Brunson 3. Short, it's an air ball. Rebound comes down to Strawther. Halfway home in the first quarter. Outlet pass off over to Christian. Leans in, layup no good. He got fouled. And Christian Brown will go to the free throw line here for Denver.
He'll get a couple of them. While we have a moment, it's 10 seconds for legal ID on the Altitude Sports Radio Network. Free throw number 1 for Christian. That one's up and in, coming off of a career high in scoring. 28 points in Chicago in that loss. He was 11 of 15 shooting, 2 of 4 from downtown, hit all 4 of his free throws. It's the first time in his NBA career he shot 60% or better from the floor. Second free throw for him is up and in. Denver down by 10. It's 20-10. Hart has it, hands it out behind him over to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Murray, throws it off to Brunson, head fake and a drive. Layup good. 22-10, Denver back down by 12. Christian Brown has it across the timeline. Dribble handoff over to Strother. Back over to Christian, now top of the key, it's Aaron Gordon. Gordon hands it off over to Christian. He turns the corner, back behind him, over to Westbrook. It's down the lane, and the layup is up and in. 22-14, 22-14, Denver down by 8. High right side is Brunson. Brunson throws it off over to Anunoby. He gets down the lane, runner no good, and a foul on Julian Strother. And that'll be free throws coming up here for Anunoby. He's in his 8th season out of Indiana. 2023 all-defensive second team. Free throw for him is no good. Shooting free throws at 81% on the year. Now into the game for New York. Here comes Precious Achiuwa. Second free throw for Anunoby. And that one's no good. He missed them both. Rebound down to Christian Brown. Denver down by 10 with the basketball. Westbrook has it up the left sideline. He's guarded out there by Josh Hart. Throws it out on top over to Jamal Murray. Gets a high pick from Gordon. Pick and roll with Aaron Gordon. Loses the basketball. Loose ball comes down to Achiuwa. Achiuwa in the corner. Three-pointer. Bridges. No good. Rebound fought for and then grabbed by Jamal Murray. Gets the outlet pass off over to Aaron Gordon. Gordon has it up the right sideline. Top of the key over to Strother. Left side now is Jamal. Jamal gets a slip pick there from Westbrook. Has his pass deflected and stolen. Achiuwa in the front court. Layup, no good. Rebound comes down to Jamal Murray. Good defense there by Strother and Christian Brown. Over to Gordon. He leans in. Up and under layup. Good. Wanted a foul. Didn't get the whistle. Nuggets within 8, 22-14. Back the other way is Brunson. Brunson lobs it off on the wing over to Anunoby. Anunoby, one-on-one with Strother. He puts it on the floor, spin move, baseline. Blocked by Strother from behind. Loose ball down to Westbrook. Front court, Christian. And he gets fouled on his way to the rim, and that'll be more free throws coming up here for Christian Brown. Jalen Brunson got him. Peyton Watson set to check in here for Denver. 2 free throws coming up for Christian. Last 7 games for Christian Brown, he's been playing at a high level. 19 points per game, double figures in all 7. Shooting 67% off the floor and 47% from downtown. All of that, and now he's coming off the bench for Denver. In case you missed that early, Aaron Gordon is back in the starting lineup. Westbrook going to stay in the starting lineup for Denver. And Christian Brown, playing at a high level, comes off the bench now for Denver. Miles McBride checked in after the first free throw. Second free throw for Christian Brown is up and in. Nuggets are within 6 here. It's 22-16. Less than 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bridges has it up the right sideline. Throws it off on the wing over to Brunson. Brunson closed out by Westbrook. He goes baseline, gets down the lane. Jump pass McBride, 3. Jumper won't go. Rebound squirted out, grabbed by Murray. Murray down the lane, leans in, stripped out of his hands and out of bounds. Last touch by New York. And Brunson wants them to challenge this.
And I think Tom Thibodeau is going to do just that. So this will be our first challenge of the game. They think the refs had it wrong on the floor. We'll find out if New York is right or wrong when we come back in a moment on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nate Kreckman, Andy Lindahl.
Who's the Nuggets rival right now?
Define this a little bit more.
Nope. Who's the Nuggets rival right now?
What is a rival in your mind, though? Someone I hate? It's the T-Wolves.
Okay. Of teams in the league right now, I'm still going to say it's the Lakers.
You're probably right, but I've had enough Anthony Edwards yapping at my guys.
I'll also say the Nuggets honorable mention to the luxury tax aprons.
That might be the biggest rival. That's a great call by you.
Kreckman and Lindahl. Weekdays 3 to 6. Altitude Sports Radio. 92.5.
Bundle up for the blizzard of bucks at Century Casino. Weekends through February 2nd, win $150 every half hour and $500 at 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays or 6 p.m. Sundays. Earn entries with 50 base points on your winner's zone card. Play Tuesdays and Fridays to score 4 times entries on slots, video poker, and table games. Stay warm and win big at Century Casino Blizzard of Bucks. Take I-70 to exit 243 Central City Parkway. Welcome to the winner's zone. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER.
You know, Terry, when it comes to game day eats, there's only one MVP. It's Redbird Farms chicken. It's juicy, tender, what real chicken tastes like.
It's sure not chips and dip, Vic.
Redbird is the star. It's like having the perfect game plan, always a win.
You know it's the coach who puts together the winning game plan, right?
Yeah, I'm just following your kitchen game plan, Coach. Redbird Farms chicken, available at King Super, City Market, and Safeway.
Grill it, fry it, put it in parm. As long as you make it Redbird Farms.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. Meet the next generation of vehicles. Check out the Honda Prologue, CR-V Hybrid, Accord Hybrid, or Civic Hybrid. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 0% APR on a 2024 Prologue, a 3.49% APR on a 2025 CR-V Hybrid, a 2.9% APR on a 2025 Accord Hybrid, or a 4.9% APR on a 2025 Civic Hybrid. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
With NBA League Pass, you can keep up with the whole league.
Wait, is this for real?
For real.
So I can choose from so many live games?
Yeah, up to 4 with multi-view.
And watch my favorite players dunk?
From every angle, home or away.
Wow, unbelievable.
Believe it, kid. With NBA League Pass, it's all possible. NBA League Pass, your home for streaming hoops.
Only select out-of-market games available and local blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
With a husband working as an electrician with the IBEW and 3 kids at home, Jessie Bishop knew that an apprenticeship might be the solid career she was looking for. She likes the people, job site safety, togetherness, and job security. And she said there's never a boring day on the job.
I'm Jessie Bishop. I am the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, IBEW. Come join us.
Our local IBEW is 68. Go online at IBEW68.com.
The Denver Nuggets on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Well, it's the first official blown call by the NBA officials here tonight. That challenge was won by Tom Thibodeau. The ball clearly went off of Jamal Murray's hand, so this will be New York basketball coming back the other way. They still have a challenge to use if they so choose down the stretch. Regis has it inside the arc over to Achua. Achua hands off behind him to Brunson. Brunson in the corner over to Josh Hart. Head fake and a drive, back out on top to Bridges. Bridges shovel pass down low. Achua floaters up and in. Denver down 24-16 here. It's an 8-point lead for the New York Knicks. High left side is Peyton Watson. Top of the key to DeAndre Jordan. Hands it out behind him over to Murray. Murray jump pass over to Christian Brown. Head fake on the 3. Gets to the dotted line. Jumper no good. A lot of contact there and no whistle. Rebound down to Bridges. Outlet pass in the front court to Josh Hart. Leans in. Layup blocked out of bounds from behind by Peyton Watson. Karl Anthony Towns back on the floor here. And it'll be New York basketball underneath. Cameron Payne also checks in. Payne looks in the paint, wide open layup, missed by Bridges. Loose ball comes down to Strouder. Strother throws it off over to DJ, back to Strother. Three-pointers up, no good. Rebound tip. Christian put it back up and in. Nuggets are within 6. They're down 24-18. Cameron Payne has it inside the arc over to Cat. Cat starts backing down Jamal Murray. Back on top to Payne and a three. Good. (27-18). Nuggets are down by 9. Murray has it up the left sideline. He gets a high pick there from Strother, another one from DJ. Throws it off in the corner over to Peyton Watson. Watson's baseline, now at the dotted line. Jump shot banked up and in. 27-20, Nuggets are down by 7. Inbound goes to Cam Payne. Payne has it up the right sideline. Fakes a handoff. Now he's guarded by Jamal Murray. Guarded now by Peyton Watson. Throws it off on the wing. Karl Anthony Towns guarded by Jamal Murray. Throws out of it, down low over to Bridges, back over to Cat. Shot clock at 4. Cat working against Murray. He goes to the left hand, gets down the lane, a foul called on Jamal Murray. And that'll be free throws coming up here for Karl Anthony Towns. Again, Joker in foul trouble. Been on the bench, if I remember right, since the 10-14 mark of the first quarter. Somewhere in there. Karl Anthony Towns in his 10th season out of Kentucky. First overall pick by Minnesota back in 2015. He actually grew up in New Jersey as a New York Knicks fan. Free throw number 1 for him is up and in. Shooting free throws 84% on the season. Actually, his dad, Karl Anthony Towns' dad, Karl Sr., is a coach in New Jersey. One more free throw coming up for Cat. 5-time All-Star. Second free throw is on the way. That one's up and in. 29-20. Knicks are on top of the Nuggets by 9. Here's Jamal Murray. Murray leaves it for Peyton Watson. Watson has it across the timeline. He's got it out there by Achua. Throws top of the key over to Murray. Murray goes to the left hand. He gets down the lane, leans in, head fake, layup, good. Little head fake, and everybody went flying at him and just stayed patient and made that runner. Top of the key is Cat. Deep three. Missed everything. Rebound down to Christian Brown. Brown quickly up the floor against McBride. And now the defense recovers. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Murray has it, throws it in the paint, loses the basketball, gets it back to Strother. Three-pointer rims out. Rebound down to Cat. Outlet pass off over to Bridges. Bridges, crossover move in the paint. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebound down to DJ. Denver can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Jamal Murray knows this. Murray has it at the point, guarded by Bridges. He goes to the right hand and he gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Got knocked to the ground by Bridges. 2 free throws coming up here from Maul. And then the second quarter will start, and then we'll get Joker back into the game here. So actually not that bad for Denver. Down 29-22 with Jamal Murray at the free throw line. He had 18 points against Chicago the other night on 8 of 20 shooting. He was just 1 of 5 from downtown. Free throw number 1 for Maul. That one's up and in. Shooting free throws this year, 86% on the season. And he'll have one more here. He really picked up his free throw game lately. Second free throw. That one's good. 29-24. Denver's within 5, and this has basically been with Joker on the bench. Here comes McBride. Throws it up on the high right side. He gets it off over to Cam Payne. Payne goes to the left hand, back over to McBride. He goes baseline on Christian Brown. Goes all the way through the lane. Now guarded by DeAndre Jordan. In the paint, layup dunked home. Nicely done there by Precious Achua. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds left here for Denver. Murray has it left side of the midcourt circle. He goes to the right hand, takes a three. Good for Jamal Murray. It's a big bucket. 31-27. Quickly the other way comes New York, and they lose it at the horn. So we have one quarter in the books, and considering all things considered, folks, Nuggets are only down by 4, but this was a joker on the bench with over 10 minutes in that first quarter. 31-27 Knicks. We're back in a moment for second quarter action on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nuggets basketball on the Altitude Sports Radio Network is brought to you by Central City.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Looking for some fun and excitement day or night? Grab those crazy friends and family and head up to Central City. Visit a craft brewery, try a new Asian restaurant, explore shops and galleries too. Celebrate the perks of adulthood, Central City style, with hundreds of slots, table games, sports books, live entertainment, and bars open 24/7. You can even grab a hotel room too. Take the quick, easy Central City Parkway, I-70 to exit 243. Your 4 lanes to fun.
There are trucks, then there's the truck. GMC Sierra. Not just any truck, the truck. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR for 36 months on GMC Sierra light-duty models. See your local GMC dealer today. Monthly payment is $28.16 for every $1,000 you finance. Average example down payment 15%. Some customers will not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 3/3/25.
Hey, you ready to party with D-Mac? Yeah! Altitude Sports Radio and Hooters. Want to set you up with a party for you and 4 friends.
What kind of party is this going to be? Who's going to be there?
Along with your host, D-Mac, who's bringing a Hooters prize pack.
What time are you coming home?
Winning is simple. Just answer 10 easy questions about the big game. The entry with the most correct answers wins. A tie goes to whomever got their entry in first. So, get a move on. Enter now at altitudesportsradio.com/Hooters.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about
why it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Colorado. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. T&Cs apply.
Born in Denver, Richard Flanagan came from a large, close family. He was working some jobs, but didn't have a career. IBEW sounded like the opportunity and the support he needed. So he started his apprenticeship and now is a journeyman wireman and working with some of the best craftsmen in the world.
I'm Richard Flanagan. I am the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, IBEW. Come join us.
Our local IBEW is 68. Go online at IBEW68.com.
The Nuggets on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Nuggets Nation, take advantage of our no-fees ticket offer for all home games between February 3rd and February 12th. Get your tickets at nuggets.com today. The Nuggets on the Altitude Sports Radio Network brought to you by Intermountain Healthcare, helping people live the healthiest lives possible. New York basketball to begin the second quarter. McBride in the paint. Campaign layup no good and a foul called on Denver. And that'll be free throws coming up here for New York. Sorry, that was Landry Shamet. Foul's going to be on DJ and 2 free throws coming up here for Shamet. He's now in his 7th year out of Wichita State. Landry Shamet, 6'4", 26 overall pick by Philadelphia back in the day. Free throw number 1, no good. He'll have one more shooting free throws. By the way, that was, with that miss, he's 1 for 3 on the year. Second free throw, no good. 1 for 4 on the year. Rebound down to DeAndre Jordan. Outlet pass off over to Christian Brown. A monster rest for Nikola Jokic. Top of the key is Westbrook. Left side over to Strother. Back over to Westbrook. Westbrook has it at the point. Gets a pick there from Christian Brown. Goes to the left hand. Gets to the dotted line. It's blocked. Loose ball Christian. Corner 3, Strother. Hit the side of the backboard. Rebound comes down to Karl Anthony Towns. 4-point lead here. Three-pointer McBride. That one won't go. Rebound swatted out and grabbed by Towns. Back in the corner. It's over to Shamet. Back over to Towns. Towns goes to the lane, leans in, layup good. 33-27, 6-point lead here for the New York Knicks. Let me look to see what the official numbers here. Jokic has played 2 minutes so far tonight. There's a foul away from the play on New York, and that'll be Denver basketball on the side. He went over the back of DeAndre Jordan to poke that basketball away. Silly play there by Karl Anthony Towns. Inbound goes to Westbrook. Westbrook has it at the point. High pick from Strawther. Throws it off over to DJ. DJ's in the low block, guarded by Towns. He goes baseline, reverse side layup, won't go. Almost had his own rebound. Loose ball comes down over to Cat. Towns has it, throws it off over to McBride. Layup won't go. Rebound down to Strawther. McBride's missed 2 of them right at the rim. Strawther has it inside the arc. Picks up his dribble, hands off behind him over to Christian. Christian throws out of it over to DJ, back over to Christian. Split the defenders from the nail. Jumper's good for Christian Brown. Nuggets down by 4. Quickly in the front court is Achua. Layup won't go, and then it's blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Strawther, they say. That'll be New York Knicks basketball underneath. Shot clock at 13. Landry Shamet looks in. Timeout Denver, they're going to challenge that. The Nuggets think it's their ball here. Well, the refs delayed the game long enough to where Denver had an opportunity to challenge. So we'll see if the Nuggets are right or wrong when we come back in a moment on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nuggets fans, gear up at Altitude Authentics in Ball Arena Monday through Saturday, noon to 5, or online at altitudeauthentics.com for the best variety of Nuggets jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and more.
Yes, he's looking confident tonight.
At 9 News, our Weather Impact team prioritizes alerting you early and often when disruptive weather comes to Colorado. We explain when severe weather will hit, how it will directly affect your life, and deliver information that keeps you prepared. When we experience any weather that impacts or inconveniences you, we'll issue a Weather Impact Day. Be prepared and stay connected during severe weather with your 9 News Weather Impact team.
Hey Nuggets fans, did you know that nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today? Which means every time you recycle a Ball aluminum can, it gets to come back. For every nail biter, every triumph for the ages, and all the great moments to come, Ball is the official sustainability partner of the Denver Nuggets. So join the recycling revolution. The future is in your hands. Recycle it.
I got a nightmare phone call that no parent wants to receive.
Someone hit me going 60 miles an hour.
Dr. Ramos came highly recommended. When I showed him the x-rays, he immediately knew exactly what was wrong.
We've had a tremendous experience with Ramos Law. Really, I could not be happier.
Having the car accident was an accident. Finding Ramos Law was no accident.
Injured in a car accident? Ramos Law can help. RamosLaw.com.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, or CR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.9% APR on a 2025 Pilot or a 2.9% APR on a 2025 Ridgeline or CR-V. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
Denver Nuggets 2024-25 single game tickets are on sale now.
Oh man, this crowd is amped.
Visit Nuggets.com to secure your seats for your favorite games this season.
And a flex right after it. Let's go, Ball Arena!
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two, and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
The Denver Nuggets on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you by your local Colorado Buick GMC dealers. Second official blown call by the referees here in the first half tonight. That challenge won by Denver, as that ball clearly went off of the New York Knicks, not off of Julian Strawther. And so Denver basketball coming back the other way. Inbound goes over to Westbrook. We played 2 minutes here in the second quarter. High pick there from DeAndre Jordan. Throws it off over to Strawther. Strawther, 10-foot floater, up and in, 33-31. Denver down by 2. Back the other way comes Cameron Payne. Dribble handoff over to McBride. McBride has it at the point, hands it off over to Achua. Achua has it, straddles the three-point line, picks up his dribble, left side. He throws it off over to Shamet, back in the corner to McBride. McBride goes to the left hand, 10-footer, jumpers up and in. 35-31, Denver down by 4. Westbrook has it on the high left side. He gets a pick from DJ. He gets down the lane, throws out of it over to Strawther. Strawther goes to the left hand. He's in the paint. Little jump shot, bank, no good. Rebound, DJ, and he dunked that thing home with 2 hands. 35-33, Denver's within 2. We've played 3 minutes now in the second quarter. If Jokic plays the rest of the first half, he'll have 11 minutes in the first half. But this unit's playing well. Campaign for 3. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Westbrook. Nuggets looking to tie this thing up. Westbrook has it up the left sideline. Throws it off over to Peyton Watson, and he's fouled on his way to the rim by Karl Anthony Towns. And I believe they're going to give Peyton Watson free throws here. That's the 3rd foul on Towns. He might be done for the half, and now he wants Thibodeau to challenge this thing again. I'm not sure those are free throws, but we'll let the referees be the referees. We'll let them figure this thing out. 2 free throws coming up here for Denver and Peyton Watson, and now Karl Anthony Towns looking at Thibodeau like, man, let's challenge this thing, bro. Thibodeau's not going to challenge it. Free throws here for Peyton Watson. First one is up and in. Peyton shooting free throws 75% on the year. Now, Karl Anthony Towns, this is interesting. This is a weird game. Karl Anthony Towns done for the half. He's got 3 fouls. Joker played 2 minutes, has not come back in the game yet, and he's playing with 2 fouls. One more free throw here for Peyton Watson. Shooting free throws 75% on the year. And that one's good. Nuggets tie the basketball game up at 35 points apiece without their best player. McBride has it. He gets a high pick there from Achua. He goes to the left hand. Now he's inside the arc. Back to the left hand. Jump shots on the way. That one's up and in. 37-35. And the inbound goes over to Peyton Watson. Watson has it. Dribble handoff over to Christian Brown. Brown has it back behind him over to Westbrook. Westbrook in the paint. Whistle away from the play. Foul called against New York. I'm not sure who. Who'd they call that on? Anunoby. So now Cameron Payne going to come out. Jalen Brunson back on the floor here for New York. And here we go. Strawther looks in. Strawther gets the inbound over to DeAndre Jordan. Hands off behind him over to Westbrook. Westbrook goes to the left hand. Jump pass in the corner to Peyton Watson. Watson has it against Shamet. He gets to the dotted line. Jumper, no good. Rebound tipped. Grabbed by Westbrook. Got fouled going back up. That's either on Shamet or Achua. It's going to be on Landry Shamet. And free throws coming up here for Westbrook. It's a weird basketball game. I mean, Joker 2 fouls in the opening 2 minutes. Haven't seen him since. I seriously don't think we've seen Joker since the 10-14 mark of the first quarter. Free throw number 1 by Westbrook is up and in, and he'll have one more. Josh Hart going to come back in, and Cam Payne goes out. One more free throw for Rush, shooting free throws at 64% on the season. Second free throw, that one's good. Denver ties the ball game up at 37 points apiece. And here comes Jalen Brunson. Brunson has it at the midcourt circle. Denver switches the pick and roll. Brunson goes to the left hand. He gets down the lane on DJ. Kick out three. McBride, good. 40-37. New York on top of Denver. Westbrook has it up the left sideline here for Denver. He goes to the right hand. Alley-oop to Jordan, broken up and stolen. Spin move, Hart, kick out three. Brunson puts it on the floor instead. Right side, McBride. McBride throws it off in the corner. Anunoby three. Good! Timeout Malone. Denver's down by 6. I would assume we're going to see Joker when we come back here in a moment on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
In less than 2 weeks, there's going to be a Super Bowl play, Lombardi. And I am not joking when I say this. For the first time in my life, I don't care about the game. You don't usually go to these Super Bowl parties, and I got to watch the game. Quit bothering me. I don't want to do this chit-chat. I'm going to be the chit-chat person. I don't care about this game. It carries no emotional weight for me. I hate everything about it.
Wake up with Brett Kane at 6 a.m. Then it's Mosher, Lombardi, and Kane at 7. Altitude Sports Radio, 92.5.
Good buddy, this is Magic, man. Heads up, traffic on 70's moving slower than a herd of turtles.
Yeah, it's a 10 for 10, Magic Man.
10 for 10?
Well, I just picked up a decade of dollar scratch from the Colorado Lottery. You can win up to $10,000 a month for 10 years. Man, making me want to say 10 for 10 instead of 10 for.
Woo, that's one truckload of cash.
10 for 10, Magic Man.
Play Decade of Dollar Scratch and win up to $10,000 a month for 10 years. Prize is equal to 60% of sales. Odds of winning vary by game. If you or someone you know has a problem with gambling, call 1-800-GAMBLER. See ColoradoLottery.com for details.
Hey, basketball fans. Ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the Denver Nuggets.
This is Todd Frayton's heart. He's begun his wellness journey. This is its sound on a treadmill. At a slight incline. On a stroll through the forest. And this is the heart of Maria Sanchez, his physician. What's it doing here? A lot, actually. Because when we partner with you, we don't just offer a strategic plan and status updates. We put our hearts into it, beat for beat. We call it the power of we. Intermountain Health.
To my city by the bay. NBA All-Star. Get ready for a show. Are you ready to say when I come home? Stephen Curry is a 50-hit Let's get it on TNT.
Hi, Terry Lombardi, along with Vic.
For Redbird Farms chicken, you could taste the difference.
Which is why Redbird Farms is offered by fine restaurants.
Yeah, and the Redbird Farms is juicy, tender, and delicious. It's so tender you can cut it with a fork, don't even need a knife. Available at King Soopers, City Market, and Safeway.
Redbird Farms chicken, what real chicken tastes like. Did you hear me clapping? Which I don't know why I clapped.
It's a wrap.
Redbird Farms.
The Nuggets on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Well, Joker's officially playing his third minute of the basketball game. He fought foul trouble in the first quarter. Jokic has it on top over to Westbrook inside the arc of Aaron Gordon. Gordon gets to the nail. He'll take a jump shot there. That one's up and in. And the Nuggets are down by 4, 43-39. Less than 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to the way is Jalen Brunson. Brunson has it between the rings. He's guarded out there by Jamal Murray. Gets a high pick there. And he moves off of that from Achua. Achua has it at the nail. Back behind him is Hart, 3. Short, no good. Rebound comes down to Peyton Watson. Nuggets making a 2-possession game with the bucket here. Watson hands it off over to Westbrook. Westbrook has it at the point. He's got Jokic out there with him. He goes to the left hand, throws it off over to Joker. Joker guarded by Achua. He puts it on the floor, gets in the paint, little fadeaway. Good. 43-41, Denver's down by 2. Jalen Brunson has it up the left sideline. Guarded out there by Peyton Watson. He goes to the left hand. Jump shot, no good. Trying to fly. Oh, he did get it. He got the roll. Looked like all he was trying to do was flop for a call. Didn't get the whistle, and somehow that thing went in. Westbrook has it on the high right side. Throws it off over to Gordon in the low block. Guarded by Josh Hart. That's bully ball. He backs him down. Little fadeaway jump shot, no good. Rebound down to Hart. Hart has it on the right side. Brunson, head fake on the 3. Brunson now trying to set up Aaron Gordon. He goes to the right hand, ducks his shoulder, can't shoot, throws back behind him over to Hart. 5 on the clock. Hart goes to the left hand. Little hook shot, good. 47-41, 6-point lead now for New York. Up the left sideline is Jamal Murray. In the paint over to Watson. Kick out over to Westbrook. And he gets fouled on his way to the rim. That's probably going to be on Anunoby. What's this referee's name? He's not very good. The third ref. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's a tough whistle against New York. Free throws coming up here for Russell Westbrook. And Westbrook will get a couple of them here. Russ struggling a little bit. 4 points on 1 of 4 shooting. Free throw number 1 barely draws iron. He does have 6 rebounds and 2 assists in the game, just not shooting it very well. One more free throw coming up for us. Mikal Bridges back on the floor. McBride goes out. Second free throw. And that one's good. 47-42. Denver's down a nickel here in the first half in New York City. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson has it at the midcourt circle. He gets a high pick there from Achua. Stutter step and a drive. Brunson, spin move. Jump pass behind him over to Hart. Hart down the lane, layup's good. 49-42, 7-point lead again for New York. Westbrook has it on the left wing. He drives in on Brunson, bank shot up and in. Boy, tough shot, and he got it to go. 49-44, Denver's down by 5. Brunson has it at the midcourt circle. He's guarded out there by Jamal Murray, gets a moving pick from Achua. Throws it to Achua and a dunk with 2 hands. 51-44, 7-point lead here for New York. Jamal Murray has it up the left sideline. Murray has it inside the arc now. He spins on Bridges. Tough, too. Jumper's no good. Rebound comes down to Hart. New York's on the move. Shovel pass. Bridges. Layup good. 9-point lead for New York, 53-44. Back the other way is Westbrook, and a layup is up and in. New York standing around watching basketball, and a long outlet pass by Denver. Bridges from 9 feet. That one won't go. That's going to be a foul on Achua. Just gave Jamal Murray a shove right in the back. In Denver basketball coming back the other way. Nuggets down by 7, 53-46. Tom Thibodeau deciding to take some time here to speak with the referee while we delay the game. And Jamal Murray to the free throw line here for Denver. Nuggets are in the bonus. Free throw number 1 for Jamal. Rims out. Had 18 points against Chicago the other night. Second time this season, at least 6 rebounds and 6 assists and 2 steals, along with 2 blocks. Jokic, the only other Nugget to post those numbers this year, and Joker's done that three different times. Second free throw's on the way, and that one's up and in for Jamal Murray. Denver's best free throw shooter to date. 53-47, Nuggets are down a half a dozen. Jalen Brunson has it at the midcourt circle, less than 4 minutes to go. He goes right down the lane, layup no good, and a foul on Denver. I think that's on Jamal Murray. Yeah, that'll be the second foul on Murray. Now Brunson to the free throw line, and he'll get a couple of them. Brunson in his 7th year out of Villanova, 5th in the MVP voting last year. Second team All-NBA last year. Free throw number 1 for him. And that one's good. He got the roll. Shooting free throws 81% on the season. Madison Square Garden oddity for you here. 24 points per game at home, 28 on the road. He's 38% from three-point line at home, 43% on the road. Second free throw for Brunson, and that one's up and in. Nuggets are down by 8, 55-47. Jamal Murray has the basketball. He gets it across the timeline. He's at the point, guarded by Bridges. Throws it off on the high left side over to Westbrook. Westbrook right side over to Jokic. Jokic picks up his dribble in the corner. Murray three. Jumper won't go. Rebound comes down to Gordon. Goes back up and got fouled by Anunoby. And that'll be free throws coming up now for Aaron Gordon. Gordon back in the starting lineup now. The minute restrictions are gone away. And so the decision by Malone was to keep starting Westbrook tonight and then bring Christian Brown off the bench. Had to have been a tough decision. Free throw for Gordon is on the way. That one's up and in. Christian Brown coming off of a career-high 28 points in Chicago in that loss. And he's been playing at a superb level for about the last 10 or 14 days. Second free throw for Gordon. But having said all that, coming off the bench nonetheless here for Denver tonight in New York. Second free throw for Gordon is up and in, and the Nuggets are down a half a dozen, 55-49. Jalen Brunson has the basketball. He has it on the high left side, throws it off in the corner to Anunoby. Anunoby back behind him over to Brunson, spins on Murray, can't get past him. Backs him up to the right side of the midcourt circle. Denver switches the pick and roll. Brunson goes to the left hand, head fake, spin move, jumper. No good. Rebound down to Westbrook. Nuggets down by 6 with the basketball. Westbrook driving a dish over to Jokic. Behind him, Murray three. Rims out. Rebound fought for. And then grabbed by Anunoby. Outlet pass, Bridges in a three. Short. Rebound comes down to Gordon. Less than 3 minutes to go in the first half. Gordon has it up the left sideline. Got it out there by Bridges. Top of the key over to Murray. Murray throws it inside the arc over to Jokic. Back behind him, Porter three. Yes! 55-42. Nuggets are within 3. I beg your pardon. 55-52. Nuggets are within 3. Jalen Brunson has it. He brings it up the right sideline. He's got Bridges out there with him. Throws it off inside the arc over to Achua. Achua at the point. Hands off behind him to Anunoby. Anunoby guarded by Aaron Gordon. He goes to the left hand. His pass is deflected. Loose ball picked off by Westbrook. Foul on Westbrook, going for the 50-50 ball. Wow. I mean, that's anybody's ball. Everybody has a right to it. Westbrook got whistled for the foul. So New York basketball on the side here. And here we go. Anunoby looks in. Throws it off over to Josh Hart. Top of the key to Brunson. Brunson crossover move. Split the defenders. Down the lane. Blocked out of bounds by Westbrook. And then the primal scream at Madison Square Garden. Ah! I'm fired up, Russ. I'm with you, bro. Underneath now is Jalen Brunson. 8 on the shot clock. Inbound goes in the corner over to Anunoby. Back over to Brunson. Turns the corner, loses it. Loose ball picked off by Gordon. 3-on-2. Alley-oop down low to Porter. He didn't jump, though. It's a good pass, but Porter didn't leap. He tried to catch it and come down with it. So a turnover for Denver. Back the other way comes Bridges. Bridges has it inside the arc over to Achua. Achua back behind him to Brunson. Brunson goes to the left hand through the window. Achua leans in, layup no good. Rebound tap, grabbed by Jokic. Gordon got hurt on the play. Outlet pass off over to Westbrook. His pass deflected. Back the other way is Anunoby. Bounce pass Hart, runs into Gordon, leans in, layup is up, no good. Rebound tapped around, run down by Anunoby for 3. Good! That's a bit lucky. 6-point lead for New York, 58-52. And here comes Jamal Murray. Murray has it up the left sideline. He throws top of the key over to Michael Porter Jr. Mike takes a 3. That one's no good. Long rebound and a long outlet. Josh Hart dunk, 2 hands. 8-point lead for New York, less than a minute to go. Murray has it up the left sideline. Gets a pitch there from Joker. Moves off of that. He brings it back out on the high left side. 10 on the shot clock. He gets a pick from Jokic again. Moves off of that. 10-footer. Jumper's good. Now the Knicks, if they hurry, can go 2 for 1. It's 60-54. Denver down a half a dozen. Brunson has it on the high right side, guarded by Murray. 2 for 1 is open. Brunson behind him. Bridges stepped out of bounds. Now Denver can get the 2 for 1. Now what you want to do is roll this basketball in and let Murray pick it up near the half-court line. Joker knows that. Rolls the basketball in. Murray lets it go as far as it can. Now he picks it up. You got to shoot it within 3 seconds. Murray goes to the left hand. Throws it off over to Joker. 2 for 1's gone. Joker's at the point. Hands it off over to Porter. Porter goes to the left hand. Shoots a 3. Jumper misses. Rebound comes down to Achua. Outlet pass off over to Brunson. Shot clock is turned off. Denver looking for one more stop here. Mark Bertinelli has a halftime report coming up here in a moment. Brunson in the paint, over to Bridges. Turnaround jumper, won't go. Rebound Jokic, 2 seconds left. Counts if it goes. Oh, just missed it off the left side of the iron. We're at halftime. The Knicks lead the Denver Nuggets 60-54. We'll take a timeout, and my main man, Mark Bertinelli, has a halftime report coming up next on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Denver Nuggets basketball.
Stolen by Denver. Nuggets have the numbers 3-on-1. Murray, Brown, layup, good!
Nuggets halftime is next on the Altitude Radio Network.
Be aggressive. I got your back.
All Copy Products is a one-stop shop for all your office technology needs. Whether you're looking for a brand new office copier, state-of-the-art espresso machine, or for professional help with your IT environment, All Copy Products is devoted to helping you overcome your everyday workplace challenges and focus more on your core business. Find out how All Copy Products can help your company maximize its efficiency with their award-winning service today by visiting www.allcopyproducts.com.
Ball arena crowd to its feet.
Nothing beats a Nuggets night out.
Just chilling, watching basketball.
This special offer includes a $17 arena credit with each ticket purchase. Arena credit can be used for food, drinks, or merchandise. Good for a girls, guys, or family night out at Ball Arena.
What a game!
Grab your crew and get tickets now at nuggets.com.
More of that, please.
With a husband working as an electrician with the IBEW and 3 kids at home, Jessie Bishop knew that an apprenticeship might be the solid career she was looking for. She likes the people, job site safety, togetherness, and job security. And she said there's never a boring day on the job.
I'm Jessie Bishop. I am the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, IBEW. Come join us.
Our local IBEW is 68. Go online at IBEW68.com.
There are trucks, then there's the truck. GMC Sierra. Not just any truck, the truck. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR for 36 months on GMC Sierra light-duty models. See your local GMC dealer today. Monthly payment is $28.16 for every $1,000 you finance. Average example down payment 15%. Some customers will not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 3/3/25.
Denver Nuggets basketball.
Denver's on a little bit of a roll here.
This is your Denver Nuggets halftime show.
Murray 3. Yeah!
Presented by Intermountain Healthcare, helping people live the healthiest lives possible on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
The Nuggets halftime show is brought to you by Intermountain Healthcare, helping people live the healthiest lives possible. Welcome along with Jordan Berg. I'm Mark Bernoulli, coming to you live from the studios here in Denver and at the half in New York. The Knicks lead the Nuggets 60-54. Jamal Murray currently leading the way with 14 points for Denver Joker, which is 4 points as he was in foul trouble for most of the first half. All right, coming up here at halftime, we'll go over everything else. We've got a ton of games in the NBA to tell you about. But first, let's listen to the highlights from the first half of this game. Nuggets playing game 3 of a 5-game road trip as they take on the Knicks. This is the finale of the season series after New York beat Denver back in late November here in the Mile High City. Nuggets going with a new starting lineup tonight. Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Nikola Jokic, Russell Westbrook, and Jamal Murray. So Christian Brown making his way to the bench as Aaron Gordon's minute restriction is now over. And as I mentioned, to start this game, 2 minutes in, Joker had picked up 2 fouls. He played 2 minutes and 12 seconds, and then he was on the bench. And so the Knicks had a strong start.
Westbrook has it on the high left side, guarded out there by Josh Hart. He throws top of the key over to Porter. Porter goes to the right hand, takes a sidestep 3. Short, rebound down to Hart. Front court wide open. Dunk, 2 hands on Unobi. 10-6, Denver's down by 4. Murray has it at the point, gets a high pick there from Aaron Gordon. Goes to the left hand, throws back behind him, the ball's kicked. Saved in the corner to Westbrook for 3, it's an air ball. Leaking out is Unobi. Dunk, 2 hands. Come on. Denver's down 6, timeout Malone.
Yeah, so none of that was fun to start the game, but the Nuggets did figure it out midway through that first quarter and started to step their game up. Here is Aaron Gordon.
Here comes Christian Brown. Brown has it across the timeline. He throws on the high left side over to Westbrook inside the arc to Gordon. Gordon back behind him to Westbrook. Westbrook goes to the left hand. Alley-oop, dunk, 2 hands. Aaron Gordon, nice pass there by Russ. 18-8, Denver's down by 10.
Jamal Murray scored 11 points in that first quarter for the Nuggets. The Knicks had a 31-27 lead after one. So to the second quarter we go, and midway through that second quarter, Joker finally re-entered the contest. It's been a long time since Joker had these few minutes in the first half. Just 9 minutes for the big fella, but still putting in work.
Achua has it at the nail. Back behind him is Hart, 3. Short, no good. Rebound comes down to Peyton Watson. Nuggets making a 2-possession game with the bucket here. Watson hands it off over to Westbrook. Westbrook has it at the point. He's got Jokic out there with him. He goes to the left hand, throws it off over to Joker. Joker guarded by Achua. He puts it on the floor, gets in the paint, little fadeaway. Good. 43-41, Denver's down by 2.
The 3-ball hurt Denver in their last game in Chicago against the Bulls, and they're not doing a whole lot better from 3 tonight. The Knicks are just 6 of 14, which is not bad. That's 42%. The Nuggets are 2 of 13 from downtown in the first half of this game, but here's one of them.
Rebound comes down to Gordon. Less than 3 minutes to go in the first half. Gordon has it up the left sideline. Guarded out there by Bridges. Top of the key over to Murray. Murray throws it inside the arc over to Jokic. Back behind him. Porter 3. Yes! 55-42. Nuggets are within 3. I beg your pardon. 55-52. Nuggets are within 3.
It always felt like the Nuggets just needed a little run there in the second half of that second quarter. Just a little bit of a run, and they would probably have the lead at halftime, but the Knicks continued to roll, although Denver continued to do stuff like this.
And here we go. Anunoby looks in. Throws it off over to Josh Hart, top of the key to Brunson. Brunson crossover move, split the defenders, down the lane, blocked out of bounds by Westbrook. And then the primal scream at Madison Square Garden. Ah! I'm fired up, Russ. I'm with you, bro.
Russ has got 9 points and a block shot at halftime for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray's got 14 points and a block shot. He also has 4 rebounds and 3 assists. The Knicks lead the Nuggets, though, 60-54 at halftime. The Nuggets halftime show is presented by Intermountain Healthcare. We'll be right back on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
This is your Denver Nuggets halftime show on the Altitude Sports Radio Network. Presented by Intermountain Healthcare. Helping people live the healthiest lives possible on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Every morning, we look ahead to what's going to happen with your day.
Our team works relentlessly to make sure we are everywhere for you.
Looking ahead to any potential weather impact days.
Traffic updates and breaking news live from the scene to keep you updated.
We ask the questions you want asked, and we bring you stories you'll only find on 9 News.
Start with 9 News mornings every day, beginning at 4:30 a.m.
Headed up the hill for some fun and excitement? In Central City, guests come first. Want to play craps? They'll make room for you at the table. Don't get sports betting? They'll teach you. Like steak? They'll cook it just right. There's lots of casino options too. Colorado owned and operated, Asian themed, craft brewery focused, and casino hotels too. So next time you're going up the hill, take the quick and easy drive to Central City, I-70 to exit 243 and the Central City Parkway. Your 4 lanes to fun.
Alex Ryan-Emmy.
It felt inevitable. It is inevitable.
Coach Mike Sanford.
A lot of the take that I thought was so dumb this year about the Chiefs, like, they're just not good. They're not what they've been. The Chiefs know when it's time to turn it on. And Patrick Mahomes doesn't care about his regular season statistics at this point.
I don't think he cares about the postseason statistics.
And they're playing chess. The Bills weren't even playing checkers. The Bills were playing sorry.
The Morning Sprint with Coach and Raj. Weekdays 10 to noon. Altitude Sports Radio 92.5.
Ball arena crowd to its feet.
Nothing beats a Nuggets night out.
Just chilling, watching basketball.
This special offer includes a $17 arena credit with each ticket purchased. Arena credit can be used for food, drinks, or merchandise. Good for a girls, guys, or family night out at Ball Arena.
What a game!
Grab your crew and get tickets now at nuggets.com.
More of that, please.
Terry, when you want juicy, tender chicken, there's no compromise. It has to be Redbird Farms. That's what real chicken tastes like.
Vic, I've been serving Redbird for years. You're just happy I'm cooking, aren't you?
Of course, I'd be lost without you and without Redbird.
I'll take credit for both.
I believe in it. Juicy, tender, delicious. It's a no-brainer.
Redbird Farms chicken, available at King Super, City Market, and Safeway.
Grill it, fry it, put it in parm. As long as you make it Redbird Farms.
This is your Denver Nuggets halftime show on the Altitude Sports Radio Network. Presented by Intermountain Healthcare. Helping people live the healthiest lives possible on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nuggets basketball on the Altitude Sports Radio Network is brought to you by Ball Corporation. All in for the Nuggets. Aluminum, all in. Welcome back. The Knicks lead the Nuggets 60-54 at the half. Scores around the NBA. The Nets are hammering the Hornets right now. In Charlotte, they're at the start of the fourth quarter, and the Nets have an 84-63 lead over Charlotte. The Pistons and the Pacers are in a close one in the third quarter. There's just 2 minutes left in the third, and the Pacers have the 98-92 advantage. Tyrese Halliburton has 25 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists in the game. Cade Cunningham has 28 points and 8 assists for Detroit. The Washington Wizards are hosting the Toronto Raptors. The Washington Wizards are on a 14-game losing streak. It's been have they won this month? Have the Wizards got to win this month? Let me see. Yes, on January 1st, so the very first day of the month, they beat Chicago. They beat Chicago pretty good, and then they have not won since. 14 straight L's, and they're losing right now. Raptors lead the Wizards 80-58. Kyle Kuzma, 17 points. Scotty Barnes, 20. The Bulls are in Boston taking on the Celtics. They're in the third quarter. The Celtics just put 41 points up in the second quarter. It is not going well for Chicago as Boston leads that thing 80-62. Chris Stepps, Porzingis, 26 points. Cavaliers are in Miami facing the Heat, and right now the Cavs have the 70-57 lead with 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter. The Sixers and the Kings in Philly. Right now, Sacramento has the slim 71-68 advantage over Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey's got 17. Pelicans are hosting the Mavs right now. And the game is tied with 2 minutes to go before halftime. It is 55-55 between Dallas and New Orleans. The Clippers and Spurs are in the second quarter, just 3 minutes to go before half. LA has opened up a bit of an advantage in the second quarter. They lead San Antonio 59-49 right now. Kawhi Leonard's got 12. In our game, the Knicks lead the Nuggets at halftime, 60-54. Nuggets halftime shows presented by Intermountain Healthcare. Jason Kosmiski with the second half next, right here on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Ball Arena crowd to its feet.
Nothing beats a Nuggets night out.
Just chilling, watching basketball.
This special offer includes a $17 arena credit with each ticket purchased. Arena credit can be used for food, drinks, or merchandise. Good for a girls, guys, or family night out at Ball Arena.
What a game!
Grab your crew and get tickets now at nuggets.com.
More of that, please.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Hey, Nuggets fans, did you know that nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today? Which means every time you recycle a Ball aluminum can, it gets to come back. For every nail biter, every triumph for the ages, and all the great moments to come, Ball is the official sustainability partner of the Denver Nuggets. So join the recycling revolution. The future is in your hands. Recycle it.
Denver Nuggets basketball.
We're going to set it off with this. Let's go. Let's go.
All up in your face.
Come back again. Come back again.
It's time for the second half.
Now there's some life in this building.
Here's the voice of the Denver Nuggets, Jason Kosmiski.
All right, pick it up, Blue. Come on.
On the Altitude Radio Network.
Third quarter of Nuggets basketball is brought to you by the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cast matured Irish whiskey, Tullamore Dew. When it's game time, it's Tully time. We're at halftime here. Denver down 60-54. The early storyline is Joker picked up 2 fouls really quickly within the first 2 minutes. He only played 9 minutes in the first half, as 2 of 3 shooting the basketball. Denver forged on without him. And the Nuggets are down here by 6 points as we begin the third quarter. Knicks have the basketball. They move it left to right. Cat has it. Also fighting foul trouble is Towns. He has 3 in the game. Towns has it on the wing. Quick little set shots on the way. That one's no good. And the rebound comes down to Westbrook. Westbrook has it up the right sideline, guarded by Josh Hart. Goes to the left hand. Reverse side layup is up and in. 60-56 the score. Denver down by 4. The other sideline, or the other side note, I should say, is that Aaron Gordon is back in the starting lineup with Westbrook, and Christian Brown, who's been playing at an extremely high level, coming off the bench for the first time tonight here for Denver. I mean, he just had a career high, 28 points against Chicago in a loss, but now coming off the bench here for the Nuggets. There's going to be a foul on Westbrook down low. And that'll be Knicks basketball on the side. Brunson looks in, throws it in on top over to Bridges, back over to Brunson. Brunson working against Jamal Murray, picks up his dribble, cross-court pass to Anunoby. Bounce pass on the wing, over to Cat. Back over to Anunoby. He goes baseline on Jokic. It's blocked and out of bounds. Oh, my God. How do you even make that call? And then he changed his mind. Oh, this third official, boy. Woo! So, right call eventually made, and here come the Nuggets. Inbound goes to Russell Westbrook. Westbrook has it right side of the midcourt circle.
He throws it off over to Jamal Murray. Murray working against Bridges. Throws it off over to Jokic. Jokic back over to Murray. Murray goes to the left hand. He's got an easy layup. That one's up and in. Timeout called by Tom Thibodeau with 10:46 left to go in the third quarter. Denver's got this thing down to 2 on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nuggets fans, gear up at Altitude Authentics in Ball Arena Monday through Saturday, noon to 5, or online at altitudeauthentics.com for the best variety of Nuggets jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and more.
Yes, he's looking confident tonight.
Consistently delivering context around Colorado's most important stories. With journalism built on accuracy and fairness. Alexandra Lewis, Kyle Clark, Kim Christensen. Experienced and working to earn your trust every weeknight. Plus, a reliable look ahead at the weather from 9 News Weather Impact Team Chief Meteorologist Kathy Sabin. End your day with the team on 9 News at 9 and 10.
Vic Lombardi here with the queen of chicken. We're talking Redbird Farms chicken. It's so tender you can cut it with a fork. You don't even need a knife.
Did you know that Redbird chicken is offered by fine restaurants?
Very well aware of that.
And why haven't you taken me?
Because you cook it so well at home.
Oh, good one. So what you're saying is you're cheap.
Whatever. Redbird Farms. You can taste the difference. Available at King Soopers, City Market, and Safeway.
As long as you make it Redbird Farms.
Hey, Nuggets fans, did you know that nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today? Which means every time you recycle a Ball aluminum can, it gets to come back. For every nail biter, every triumph for the ages, and all the great moments to come, Ball is the official sustainability partner of the Denver Nuggets. So join the recycling revolution. The future is in your hands. Recycle it.
There are trucks, then there's the truck. GMC Sierra. Not just any truck, the truck. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR for 36 months on GMC Sierra light-duty models. See your local GMC dealer today. Monthly payment is $28.16 for every $1,000 you finance. Average example down payment 15%. Some customers will not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 3/3/25.
Denver Nuggets 2024-25 single game tickets are on sale now.
Oh man, this crowd is amped.
Visit nuggets.com to secure your seats for your favorite games this season.
And a flex right after it. Let's go, Ball Arena!
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
The Denver Nuggets on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nuggets down by 2 here. Good start in the third quarter here for Denver. Let's pause 10 seconds for legal ID on the Altitude Sports Radio Network. Anunoby misses a three-pointer. Back the other way come the Nuggets looking for the tie. Jamal Murray, bank shot, no good. Tipped his own miss up and in, did Michael Porter Jr. And we are all square at 60 points apiece. And here comes Josh Hart. Hart has it at the midcourt circle, guarded out there by Michael Porter Jr. Throws it off on the right side to Brunson. He'll take a three. Jump shots up and in. 63-60. Brunson puts the Knicks back in the lead by 3. Westbrook dribble handoff on the high right side over to Jamal Murray. Throws it off on the wing over to Jokic. He goes baseline. Layup won't go. Tip is up, no good. That put back by Westbrook. Loose ball comes out over to Brunson. Brunson crossover move on Murray. Shoves him out of the way. Layup is on the way, no good. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Aaron Gordon. Outlet pass off over to Jokic, front court. It's Porter. Porter goes down the lane, leans in. He got fouled from behind by Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up here for Mike. 2 free throws here for Porter. Michael in the first half tonight, 2 of 5 shooting, 5 points in the game, 1 of 4 from downtown. Free throw number 1 for him is up and in. Denver has 2 players in double figures, 16 points for Murray and 11 for Westbrook. Second free throw by Porter. Also good. And the Nuggets are within 1 here at 63-62. And here comes Jalen Brunson. Brunson has it behind him to Anunoby. Right side now is Josh Hart. Hart, top of the key, over to Cat. Cat hands it off behind him over to Brunson, who turns the corner. Back over to Cat in a 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Westbrook. Westbrook quickly up the floor here for Denver. Driving a dish behind him. Murray 3. Yes! Denver's in the lead, 65-63. Nuggets have not led in this basketball game until the opening handful of minutes. Brunson has it top of the key to Cat. Over to Anunoby. Back behind him over to Brunson. We've played 3 minutes in the third. Brunson goes to the right hand, gets down the lane, throws cross court over to Anunoby. Top of the key, Bridges. Right side, Hart in the corner. 3, Brunson. No good. Rebound comes down to Jokic. Out the pass, he hands it off over to Jamal Murray. Murray has it at the point, gets a pick from Jokic, moves off of that. Takes a long 2. Jumper's good for Jamal Murray. 67-63. This is Denver's big lead of the night. Brunson has it on the high right side. Cat for 3. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Porter. A bucket here. Thibodeau may have to burn another timeout. Porter has it on the high left side. In the paint over to Jokic. Dumps it off down low to Gordon. Layup is good. Denver leads it by 6. Their big lead of the night, 69-63. Brunson has it, bottom part of the midcourt circle. Slip pick there by Mikal Bridges. Throws it out on top over to Cat. Towns has it at the point, guarded by Jokic. He's inside the arc. Hands it out behind him over to Hart. He goes to the left hand, driving a dish. Anunoby 3. Jumper's good. They finally got one to stop the bleeding. Nuggets lead is at 3. Murray has it on the high left side. He goes baseline. Cut off there by Karl Anthony Towns. This has Bridges guarding Jokic. 3-pointer Murray. Got it again! Jamal Murray on fire in New York. He's got 24 in the game. Denver leads it by 6. 3-pointer on the other end by Bridges won't go. Rebound comes down to Gordon. Denver's on the move. Gordon, front court, Porter. Euro step, layup, good! 74-66. Nuggets lead it by 8. Brunson has it at the midcourt circle. High left side over to Bridges. We've played 5 minutes in the third. Throws it off over to Towns. Oh, my God. Drives down the lane, and some sort of foul called on Jokic. Actually, they're going to give that to Murray and not Jokic. Knicks basketball on the side. Anunoby throws it in on top over to Hart. He leaves it there for Brunson, left side of the midcourt circle. Guarded by Westbrook. Bounce pass in the paint over to Hart. Leans in, layup won't go. Rebound comes down to Porter. Again, Denver's on the move. Porter has it inside the arc. 12-footer. Short. Rebound comes down to Anunoby. Outlet pass off over to Brunson. Brunson drives right past Murray. Layup is up and in. 74-68. Nugget lead is down to 6. Jamal Murray has the basketball here for Denver. He brings it up the left sideline. He's guarded out there by Bridges. He goes to the left hand. Now he's at the wing, backs up to the three-point line. Murray gets double teamed and he throws it away. And then it's dumb foul by Jamal. It's going to be a take foul on Jamal. Come on, man. Jamal's got to be smarter than that. That was just a frustration, reach out and grab. Just let him go. So as opposed to a breakaway dunk by Anunoby, it'll be a free throw first by Towns, and now the basketball back for the New York Knicks.
The trigger for replay is to see if the foul meets the criteria of a clear path foul.
Oh, so now they're going to check for clear path. Let me think about this. It may have been, actually. I think Jamal Murray might have been the last guy there. I need to see a replay, though. Yeah, it is, actually. That's going to be a clear pass, so that makes it even worse. That's going to be 2 free throws plus possession for the New York Knicks. So that was a silly foul by Jamal Murray. But then again, folks, I've been wrong on this call for the better part of 3 years, so don't necessarily take what I say. These are the calls I can never figure out. I still don't think anybody really knows what the take foul is. I mean, I know what it is, but how they call it, it's anybody's guess, and then the clear path gets even more confusing than that. To me, that looks like a clear path foul. It's the worst of both scenarios here. Here's a call. Whenever you're ready.
During review, it is observed that the illegal contact occurred while the ball was loose. The transition take foul is ruled correctly. By rule, New York has the opportunity for anybody to shoot the 1 free throw and the ball will be awarded to New York in the backcourt. Full reset on the shot clock.
So not a clear path. Told you I've been wrong on that call for 3 years. So it's a 1 free throw and possession here for New York. Jalen Brunson will take the free throw. That's good. Now possession here for the New York Knicks. Christian Brown now on the floor for Denver. He's coming off the bench here tonight. And here we go. The inbound goes to Josh Hart. Hart has it between the rings, guarded by Michael Porter Jr. Throws it on the high left side over to Brunson. Brunson goes to the right hand. Throws it down low. Towns dump, missed. May have been blocked from behind. Loose ball down to Jokic. Porter has it. In the corner to Christian. Christian back over to Porter. It's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Porter. Quick inbound over to Josh Hart. Layup good. Wow. God. Half the Nuggets complaining about the call on the other end, and the other half just were watching basketball. Easy layup for Josh Hart. Timeout Malone. Denver lead is at 3 on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nate Kreckman, Andy Lindahl.
Who's the Nuggets rival right now?
Define this a little bit more.
Nope. Who's the Nuggets rival right now?
What is a rival in your mind, though? Someone I hate? It's the T-Wolves.
Okay. Of teams in the league right now, I'm still going to say it's the Lakers.
You're probably right, but I've had enough Anthony Edwards yapping at my guys.
I'll also say the Nuggets honorable mention to the luxury tax havens.
That might be the biggest rival. That's a great call by you.
Kreckman and Lindahl. Weekdays 3 to 6. Altitude Sports Radio. 92.5.
Nuggets fans, gear up at Altitude Authentics in Ball Arena Monday through Saturday, noon to 5. Or online at altitudeauthentics.com for the best variety of Nuggets jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and more.
Yes, he's looking confident tonight.
At 9 News, our Weather Impact team prioritizes alerting you early and often when disruptive weather comes to Colorado. We explain when severe weather will hit, how it will directly affect your life, and deliver information that keeps you prepared. When we experience any weather that impacts or inconveniences you, we'll issue a Weather Impact Day. Be prepared and stay connected during severe weather with your 9 News Weather Impact team.
Breaking news coming in from Bet365, where every nail-biting overtime ever the moment. It's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Colorado.
There are trucks, then there's the truck. GMC Sierra. Not just any truck, the truck. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR for 36 months on GMC Sierra light-duty models. See your local GMC dealer today. Monthly payment is $28.16 for every $1,000 you finance. Average example down payment 15%. Some customers will not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 3/3/25.
Denver Nuggets 2024-25 single game tickets are on sale now.
Oh man, this crowd is amped.
Visit Nuggets.com to secure your seats for your favorite games this season.
And a flex right after it. Let's go, Ball Arena!
Hey Nuggets fans, did you know that nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today? Which means every time you recycle a Ball aluminum can, it gets to come back. For every nail biter, every triumph for the ages, and all the great moments to come, Ball is the official sustainability partner of the Denver Nuggets. So join the recycling revolution. The future is in your hands. Recycle it.
The Nuggets on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
74-71, the Nuggets hanging on to a 3-point lead. Here comes Russell Westbrook. High left side over to Christian Brown. Brown throws it off on the wing over to Jokic. Jokic dribble handoff behind him over to Porter. Back through the window over to Jokic. Jokic hands it off to Christian. Head fake on the 3. 4 on the shot clock for Denver. Jokic has it. You got to shoot it, Joker. Fadeaway 18-footer. Banked it, no good. Rebound down to Christian Brown. What a board. Christian goes to the left hand on McBride. Picks up his dribble, throws it off down low over to Westbrook. Westbrook has it at the 3-point line. Shoots over Towns. Bank shot, no good. Rebound down to McBride. Outlet pass off over to Brunson. Brunson has it on the wing against Westbrook. Beats him. Layup good. Foul on Westbrook as well. Third foul on Westbrook and one free throw coming up here for Brunson. Once he comes to his feet here. Slow getting up. And Brunson to the free throw line here for an and one. He's kind of hobbling a little bit here. Brunson's got 20 in the game along with 7 assists. Free throw on the and one. That one's good. And we're tied up at 74 points apiece. Inbound goes to Westbrook. Westbrook has it across the timeline here for Denver. Left side over to Porter. Porter, top of the key, now it's Jokic. Jokic lobs it down on the wing over to Christian Brown. Brown back over to Jokic. Jokic gets a pick from Porter, throws it to Porter on the pick and pop. It's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Towns with 3 on the shot clock. So whatever this is going to be, it's going to have to be quick. Porter inbound to Jokic in a 3. Yes! 77-74. Brunson has it the other way. Nuggets lead it by 3. Brunson has it at the point. High pick there from Cat. Goes to the left hand, leans in, layup good. Like somebody's got to defend the rim here a little bit. Feels like when their guards get past that first layer, it's just a wide open layup. Gordon has it inside the arc to Jokic. No look past the corner to Christian. 3-pointer's good. 80-76. Jokic just whipped that thing, no look in the corner. High right side is Brunson. Brunson goes to the left hand. Throws cross court over to McBride in the corner. Anunoby 3. Good. Here comes Westbrook back the other way. Nuggets lead is at 1. Westbrook stutter step and a drive. He dribbled off of his foot and out of bounds. Turnover, Westbrook. Now New York basketball coming back the other way. Peyton Watson comes in. Aaron Gordon goes out. And here we go. The inbound goes to Josh Hart. Hart has it right up the middle. Porter waits for him at the 3-point line. He throws it on the left side over to Brunson. Brunson goes to the right hand, goes right to the rim. Jump pass behind him, Anunoby jumper. No good. Long rebound run down by Cat. He out-hustled Peyton Watson, but then Cat stepped out of bounds. Are they going to call a foul on Peyton Watson on that? I'm assuming that's a foul on Peyton Watson. And New York basketball on the side. Precious Achiuwa back on the floor now. And here we go. Josh Hart, 12 on the shot clock. Inbound on top over to Towns. Towns whips it down low. Over to Achiuwa. Achiuwa guarded by Jokic. He goes to the left hand. Little floater in the paint. That one's up, no good. Tipped up and in by Towns. 81-80, New York on top of Denver. Westbrook has it, the midcourt circle here for Denver. Less than 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. He goes to the right hand, gets down the lane. Bank shot is up and in. 82-81, Denver back in the lead by 1. Hart has it to Achiuwa in the front court. Cut off by Jokic. Back behind him over to Brunson. Brunson gets a slip pick there by Towns. Denver switches the pick and roll. Here comes another pick by McBride. Denver switches it again. Another pick by Achiuwa. Now Brunson in the paint, throws it away. Loose ball Jokic. Leaking out in the front court is Westbrook. Taken away by Hart. Front court, Brunson three. Missed it. No, he got it. That thing popped straight up in the air and then went back down. Points off of turnovers for New York. Jokic has it. Throws out of it on top over to Porter. Top of the key is Christian Brown. Brown left side, Jokic, head fake, then a jumper. Missed it, but got fouled by Karl Anthony Towns. That's his fourth. He might be done for the half. He might be done for the quarter. Not much left in it, just 2:03. That'll get Anunoby up and off the bench here for New York. And now Karl Anthony Towns can't believe Jokic is getting free throws out of this. Free throw number 1 for Joker. That one's good. Towns out, Anunoby back in. One more free throw for Joker. Joker's got 8 points. This is a weird game for him. He picked up 2 fouls in the opening 2 minutes. Sat on the bench for most of the first half. Second free throw for him is up and in. Now the Nuggets and Knicks are tied up at 84 points apiece. 2 minutes to go. Jalen Brunson has it between the rings. He goes to the right hand. He's inside the arc. Jumper. Missed it, but a touch foul on Denver. It's going to be on Christian Brown. So 2 free throws here for Jalen Brunson. Kind of baited Christian into that foul there. By the way, famous people are here. Sometimes I'll give you their real names. Sometimes I'll just give you who they played. Dustin Hoffman's here. Free throw number 1 by Brunson is up and in. Spike Lee is here. Ferris Bueller is here. Dwight Schrute is here. I'll keep looking. Second free throw for Brunson. I wonder how that potato farm's going. That one's up and in. Knicks back in the lead by 2, 86-84. And here comes Jamal Murray. Less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Murray has it on the high right side. Throws it off on the wing over to Jokic. Jokic, cross-court pass to Strother. Kick out over to Christian. Christian, crossover move to the rim. Leans in, layup is up, no good. Rebound down to Achiuwa. 90 seconds left to go in the third. Hands it off over to Brunson. Brunson's inside the arc, picked up his dribble. Right side is Anunoby. Throws it away. Loose ball down to Jokic, and then a foul on Anunoby, trying to get it back. Did he just call a take foul on that? That would be crazy. I think he did, but then he changed his mind. So Denver basketball on the side here. And Jokic will get it into Jamal Murray, and here we go. Denver down by 2, 86-84. First one to 100 wins. Murray has it. Stutter step and a drive. Fadeaway 10-footer. No good. Rebound fought for. Grabbed by Jalen Brunson. Brunson has it up the left sideline. Slip pick by Bridges. Brunson to the rim on Murray. Layup good. 4-point lead now for New York, 88-84. Jokic has it, hands it off over to Jamal Murray. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Murray goes to the left hand, gets down the lane, leans in, layup won't go, he couldn't finish. 5-on-4 until Murray gets back. Brunson has it. Left side McBride, corner three, Bridges, good. Timeout called by Malone. That's an interesting timeout with only 39 seconds left to go in the period. We're back in 60 on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
This is Dan Kaplis. Many big problems in Colorado are caused by a lack of respect for the inherent dignity and value of human life. That lack of respect for human life is also behind the explosion of violence on our roadways, committed by reckless drivers who don't respect your life or anyone else's. Our firm has a long and distinguished track record of making these reckless drivers and their insurance companies pay in full so that seriously injured people receive the money they need to rebuild their lives. We're the only firm in Colorado history to win 5 straight multi-million-dollar jury verdicts in Colorado crash cases. Dan Kaplis Law is a serious firm for serious cases. We accept righteous injury cases on a percentage fee basis so that we can represent good people from all walks of life without regard to ability to pay. If you need my help, give me a call at 303-770-5551 or hit dankaplislaw.com. That's Dan, C-A-P-L-I-S, law.com.
You've got Denver Nuggets basketball on the Altitude Radio Network.
Find the hottest slots and table games action at Century Casino and Hotel, just 1 mile from Black Hawk and scenic walkable Central City. Welcome to the Winter Zone. Denver basketball out of the timeout late in the third quarter here. Just seconds remaining in it. Murray, long two, jumpers up and in. He's played well. 91-86, Denver's within 5. And that should be a 2-for-1 for the Denver Nuggets. And it looks like it will be. Brunson lets the clock run. Difference between game and shot clock, 7.3 seconds. Brunson has it at the midcourt circle. He goes to the left hand. 10 on the shot clock. Throws right side over to Bridges. Back over to Brunson. 7. Brunson working against Peyton Watson. 4. Brunson crossover move in the paint. 2. Dunk! 2 hands, Achua. Nuggets slow rotating over from the weak side. Now 8.2 seconds left here for Denver. Nuggets are down by 7. Inbound goes to Jamal Murray. 5 seconds left to go in the period. Now 2. Jamal, you got to shoot it. 3-pointer. Missed it at the horn. So the Nuggets are down by 7. To the fourth quarter we go. 93-86 on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nuggets basketball on the Altitude Sports Radio Network is brought to you by Central City.
There's lots of reasons to make Central City your first stop when you're heading up the hill. Want to play craps? They'll make room for you at the table. Don't get sports betting? They'll teach you. Like steak? They'll cook it just right. That same bartender will be working every trip up and pour your shot of Tuaca as soon as you sit down. In Central City, guests come first. Get there in less than an hour. Take I-70 to exit 243 and the Central City Parkway. Your 4 lanes to fun.
All Copy Products is a one-stop shop for all your office technology needs. Whether you're looking for a brand new office copier, state-of-the-art espresso machine, or for professional help with your IT environment, All Copy Products is devoted to helping you overcome your everyday workplace challenges and focus more on your core business. Find out how All Copy Products can help your company maximize its efficiency with their award-winning service today by visiting www.allcopyproducts.com.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Ball arena crowd to its feet.
Nothing beats a Nuggets night out.
Just chilling, watching basketball.
This special offer includes a $17 arena credit with each ticket purchase. Arena credit can be used for food, drinks, or merchandise. Good for a girls, guys, or family night out at Ball Arena.
What a game!
Grab your crew and get tickets now at nuggets.com.
More of that, please.
Born in Denver, Richard Flanagan came from a large, close family. He was working some jobs but didn't have a career. IBEW sounded like the opportunity and the support he needed, so he started his apprenticeship and now is a journeyman wireman and working with some of the best craftsmen in the world.
I'm Richard Flanagan. I am the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, IBEW. Come join us.
Our local IBEW is 68. Go online at IBEW68.com.
This joyful sound is the No More Chemo bell at Intermountain Health St. George Hospital. And it means that Sarah Parker beat cancer. It also means her doctor spotted it early enough to treat, and that her oncologist helped her fight it every step of the way. It means that her nurse helped her keep track of medicines, and that a case manager made the whole experience just a little bit easier. Every time we hear that bell, it reminds us that all things are possible when we work together. It reminds us of the power of we. Intermountain Health.
The Denver Nuggets on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Tune in to Columbus, Hastings, and DMAC tomorrow as Michael Malone joins them for his weekly visit, brought to you by Central City Casino Parkway, your 4 lanes to fun. It'll be Denver basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Nuggets are down here by 7. Let's see if they can steal one in New York. Murray has it at the point. Throws it off over to Jokic at a 3. That one's short. Rebound cleared by Mikal Bridges. Outlet pass off over to McBride. Miles has it in the front court. He goes to the right hand. Stutter step and a drive. Back to his left side over to Campaign. Floater in the paint won't go. Rebound down to Achua. Taken away by Murray. Dribbles behind his back. 4-on-3 Denver. Murray kick out 3. Strother. Yes! Points off of turnovers there. Nuggets are down by 4, 93-89. Here comes Cameron Payne. Throws it back behind him to Achua. Right side now is Bridges. Bridges off in the corner. Over to Campaign. Cameron goes to the right hand. Reverse side layup, no good. He flopped for a call and got rewarded. That'll be a foul on Jokic. Third team foul on Joker, and free throws coming up here for Cameron Payne. 10th-year player out of Murray State. He's on a minimum contract here with New York. How do all these teams, free throw number 1 is up and in. How do all these teams get good players on minimum contracts? You ever realize that if you look at it? I mean, not that you follow the money, but Mason Plumlee's on a minimum deal. Monte Morris is on a minimum deal. And by the way, Justin Holiday out of the NBA. You're telling me he couldn't give you 10 good minutes? Second free throw by Cameron Payne is up and in. 95-89. Here comes Jamal Murray. Murray has it on the high left side. Spins away from a defender. He's at the wing. He goes baseline, leans in. Layup is up and in. 95-91. Denver's down by 4. Murray's played fantastic. High left side is McBride. McBride takes a 3. That one's off the back, no good. Rebound comes down to Strother. Gets the outlet pass off over to Murray. Murray has it up the left sideline. He goes to the right hand. High pick from Jokic. Murray has it inside the arc. Bounce pass to Joker. Little bank shot is up and in. 95-93. Denver's within 2. This game's here for the taking, folks. This would be a hell of a win for Denver. Cameron Payne has it on the right side over to McBride. McBride has it inside the arc. Now he's at the nail. Head fake, jump shot. Good. The The Denver Nuggets have not lost 3 games in a row all year long. 97 and 93. Denver is down by 4. Murray has it on the high left side. Throws it off over to Jokic at the point. Head fake on Achua. Hands back behind him over to Christian Brown. Back over to Jokic into 3. Missed it. Rebound comes down to Anunoby. Anunoby has it on the left side over to McBride. McBride 3. Good! See, that's the problem. You don't want guys like that to beat you. Timeout Malone. Nuggets are down by 7 in the fourth quarter on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nuggets fans, gear up at Altitude Authentics in Ball Arena Monday through Saturday, noon to 5, or online at altitudeauthentics.com for the best variety of Nuggets jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and more.
Yes, he's looking confident tonight.
You know, Terry, when it comes to game day eats, there's only one MVP. It's Redbird Farms chicken. It's juicy, tender, what real chicken tastes like.
It's sure not chips and dip, Vic.
Redbird is the star. It's like having the perfect game plan, always a win.
You know it's the coach who puts together the winning game plan, right?
Yeah, I'm just following your kitchen game plan, Coach. Redbird Farms chicken, available at King Super, City Market, and Safeway.
Grill it, fry it, put it in parm. As long as you make it Redbird Farms.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.9% APR on a 2025 Civic or a 3.9% APR on a 2025 Accord or HR-V. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic SI and 5.
Hey, Nuggets fans, did you know that nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today? Which means every time you recycle a Ball aluminum can, it gets to come back. For every nail biter, every triumph for the ages, and all the great moments to come, Ball is the official sustainability partner of the Denver Nuggets. So join the recycling revolution. The future is in your hands. Recycle it.
I hate to evoke the New England Patriots Lombardi as the model when it comes to this. The reason why they were able to sustain excellence for so many years, they had the best quarterback in the game, hell of a coach, but they also had that rare ability to say goodbye. I'm sorry, guys. Saying goodbye sucks, but it's necessary if you want to sustain excellence. And I'm here to tell you, after the initial shock of this trade, I think it's a better situation for the Avalanche.
Wake up with Brett Kane at 6 a.m. Then it's Mosher, Lombardi, and Kane at 7. Altitude Sports Radio, 92.5.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Denver Nuggets 2024-25 single game tickets are on sale now.
Oh man, this crowd is amped.
Visit nuggets.com to secure your seats for your favorite games this season.
And a flex right after it. Let's go, Ball Arena!
The Nuggets on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
New York's big lead in the game has been 12. Denver's been 8. That little nugget of the game brought to you by Central City. Take I-70 to exit 243 in the Central City Casino Parkway. Your 4 lanes to fun. Also brought to you by Redbird Farms Chicken. What real chicken tastes like. Available at King Super, City Market, and Safeway. Denver basketball, we're in the fourth quarter. Jokic another 3. Missed it again. He's 0 for 3 from downtown. And the rebound comes down to Cameron Payne. He has it on the high left side. He gets a high pick from Achua. Little floater from 8 feet is up and in. 102-93 New York. Inbound goes to Jamal Murray. Murray has it up the left sideline. He's guarded out there by Payne. He goes to the left hand. He beat him off the dribble but didn't continue his drive. Now a fadeaway. Jumper short. Rebound down to Payne. Outlet pass McBride in the corner. Three-pointer Anunoby. Good. 105-93. New York matches their big lead of the night. They're up by 12. Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr. up and off the bench here for Denver. Jokic three. Got it, finally. 1 for 4. 105-96. He didn't even hesitate on that one either. And here comes Cameron Payne up the left sideline. Westbrook now up and off the bench for Denver. Payne has it, top of the key over to Achua. Achua hands off behind him to Bridges. Jump shot won't go. Rebound down to Jokic. Quickly up the floor is Nikola Jokic. Head fake on the three, throws it off over to Christian Braun. He goes to the left hand, he's in the paint, leans in, layup good. Nicely done there by Christian Braun. 105-98, Denver down by 7 on a 5-0 run. McBride has it up the right sideline. Horns up action, he goes to the left hand. Dribbles through the lane, chased by Strother. Throws it off on the right side over to Bridges, and a three. Missed it. Boy, a bucket here, and Thibodeau may call a timeout. Here comes Jokic the other way. Hands it out behind him over to Jamal Murray. This is a big play. Jamal Murray goes to the right hand. Head fake on the three. Throws it off over to Jokic. Turn around, hook shot won't go. Got his own rebound. Wants to go back up. Lost it. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Payne. And a three. Missed everything. Rebound comes down to Christian Braun. Braun has it coast to coast. Euro step. Throws out of it over to Murray. Murray behind the three-point line on the high right side. Guarded by Mikal Bridges. We're right back where we started from, folks. This is a big play. Cross-court pass, Watson. Puts it on the floor. He's in the paint. Layup, no good. And an offensive foul on Peyton Watson. And that's his one problem, folks. This guy will give you everything he has on the defensive end. But in pressure situations, and this will only come with time, Peyton Watson just freaks out. He just panics. And that's what we saw right there. So that'll be an offensive foul on Watson. He's out of the game now. 3-man substitution here for Denver. Peyton will calm down. He's just got to let the game come to him. He just freaks out, only on the offensive end. Defense, he has that thing pretty well dialed in, don't you think? 105-98, New York leads Denver by 7. And here comes Jalen Brunson. Boy, you just needed a bucket there to cut this thing to within 5. These are the possessions right here, right in the heart of the game in the fourth quarter. 2 or 3 possessions can decide this thing for you. Brunson has it inside the arc. Bridges three. Good. See? That's no bueno. Denver down by 10. Now they got to start all over again. Jokic has it behind him over to Porter. He'll try. Nope. Throws it off. Jokic three. Got it again. That's his second one in a row. Okay, so now we start the whole process over again, people. 108-101. New York leads it. A stop and a bucket. A stop and a bucket. That's all you need. Brunson has it left side of the midcourt circle. High pick there from Towns. He'll take a three. Short, no good. There's a stop. Rebound comes down to Christian Braun. Now you need a bucket. Do that twice in a row, you might win the game. Left side is Jokic. Jokic has it at the point, hands it off over to Russ. Back behind him, Jokic. Head fake on the three against Towns. Head fake on the three against Towns. Now he puts it on the floor. Throws cross-court. Christian three! Too strong. Rebound tapped out and grabbed by Gordon. You still have life. And a three. Yes! 108-104. Denver's knocking on the door. A stop in a bucket, and Madison Square Garden will freak out. Hart has it at the point. Just one more stop, one more bucket, man. Now, of course, the refs got to get involved. Foul on Christian Braun. Remember, it's all about you. New York basketball on the side. Oh, what a fun killer that one was. Anunoby looks in. 14 on the shot clock. Inbound goes top of the key to Hart. Leaves it there for Brunson. Get a stop and a bucket. Brunson throws it off inside the arc to Cat. Goes right down the lane and dunked that thing home. Joker nowhere near him. That's Jokic's fault. 110-104. Joker throws it away. Loose ball Brunson. Cuts through the top of the lane. Left side. Three-pointer Hart. Short, no good. Rebound gets knocked out of bounds, and the third referee has no idea who went that off. New York basketball underneath, 14 on the shot clock. And here we go. Brunson looks in. In the corner, Anunoby three. Short, no good. There's a stop. Rebound comes down to Westbrook. Westbrook has it up the left sideline. Full head of steam down the lane. Dumps it off Gordon. Layup is up and in. 110 to 106. Now you got to do it all over again, people. See, it's not that hard. Stops and buckets. Basketball picked up by Jalen Brunson. Back behind him over to Josh Hart. Guarded by Michael Porter Jr. A lot of time left. 4.5 to go in the game. High left side over to Brunson. Brunson brings it back out over the point. He's guarded by Porter. Takes a pass down low. Layup wide open. Josh Hart is up and in. Westbrook completely lost on that possession there. Here comes Jamal Murray. Murray has it up the right sideline. Throws it off to Russ. Jump pass Porter three. Missed it left. Rebound down to Cat with less than 4 minutes to go. Denver down by 6, 112 to 106. Game's right there. The Nuggets just got to get a little bit lucky here. Brunson has it at the dotted line. Jump pass behind him, Anunoby. Cat three. Missed it. Flat-footed rebound tapped out and grabbed by Aaron Gordon. He gets the outlet pass off over to Jamal Murray. Murray has it across the timeline. He's inside the arc. He's picked up by Mikal Bridges. High pick there from Jokic. Picks up his dribble. Left side, it's Westbrook. Westbrook, entry pass into Jokic. Loose ball tapped out to Westbrook. Westbrook, short clock in the paint. Layup blocked by Towns. Man, loose ball Brunson. Layup Bridges, good. That's a killer. That sequence right there is an absolute killer. Denver's down by 8. Less than 3 minutes to go. High left side is Jokic. Hands off behind him to Murray. And a three. Missed it. Rebound, tap, grabbed by Brunson. Bucket here, this thing's over. Brunson to Hart, leans in, layup good. Well, Bob is your mother's brother. Denver's down by 10. 2:44 left on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
In less than 2 weeks, there's going to be a Super Bowl play, Lombardi. And I am not joking when I say this. For the first time in my life, I don't care about the game. You don't usually go to these Super Bowl parties, and I got to watch the game. Quit bothering me. I don't want to do this chit-chat. I'm going to be the chit-chat person. I don't care about this game. It carries no emotional weight for me. I hate everything about it.
Wake up with Brett Kane at 6 a.m. Then it's Mosher, Lombardi, and Kane at 7. Altitude Sports Radio, 92.5.
Nuggets fans, gear up at Altitude Authentics in Ball Arena Monday through Saturday, noon to 5. Or online at altitudeauthentics.com for the best variety of Nuggets jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and more.
Yes, he's looking confident tonight.
Every morning, we look ahead to what's going to happen with your day.
Our team works relentlessly to make sure we are everywhere for you.
Looking ahead to any potential weather impact days.
Traffic updates and breaking news live from the scene to keep you updated.
We ask the questions you want asked, and we bring you stories you'll only find on 9 News.
Start with 9 News mornings every day, beginning at 4:30 a.m.
Next time you want to drive up the hill to play at the casinos in Central City, don't crawl up that old twisty canyon stuck behind slow buses and gravel trucks. Do what I do. Take I-70 to the Central City Casino Parkway. It's a quick, easy, scenic drive, and best of all, it's a modern 4-lane highway. Central City offers everything you need: hotels, dining, bars open 24/7, and live casino action day or night. So remember, don't take old twisty, cruise I-70 to the Parkway and take the 4 lanes to fun.
Hi,
by Terry Lombardi along with Vic.
For Redbird Farms chicken, you could taste the difference.
Which is why Redbird Farms is offered by fine restaurants.
Yeah, and the Redbird Farms is juicy, tender, and delicious. It's so tender you can cut it with a fork, don't even need a knife. Available at King Soopers, City Market, and Safeway.
Redbird Farms chicken, what real chicken tastes like. Did you hear me clapping? I don't know why I clapped.
It's a wrap.
Redbird Farms.
Denver Nuggets 2024-25 single game tickets are on sale now.
Oh man, this crowd is amped.
Visit Nuggets.com to secure your seats for your favorite games this season.
And a flex right after it. Let's go, Ball Arena!
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. Meet the next generation of vehicles. Check out the Honda Prologue, CR-V Hybrid, Accord Hybrid, or Civic Hybrid. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 0% APR on a 2024 Prologue, a 3.49% APR on a 2025 CR-V Hybrid, a 2.9% APR on a 2025 Accord Hybrid, or a 4.9% APR on a 2025 Civic Hybrid. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Top.
The Denver Nuggets on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Any rebroadcast of this game is strictly prohibited without the written consent of the Nuggets or the NBA. Burke Simpson injury lawyers remind you that when the game is on the line, call 303-790-2525. If you've been injured, contact Burke Simpson. Good lawyers changing lives. Denver basketball out of the timeout. On the elbow is Westbrook. Westbrook guarded by Brunson. He goes to the left hand, leans in. Offensive foul on Westbrook. He might get teed up here. No, he's actually pretty calm right there. Little chicken wing to the room. And here we go. Brunson looks in. And Brunson will bring the basketball up here. He has it at the midcourt circle. He peels off to the high left side. Guarded by Michael Porter Jr. He goes back to the right. Bounce pass right side, Hart. Throws it in the corner. Anunoby gets down the lane, leans in. Layup won't go. Rebound comes down to Westbrook. Shovel pass off over to Murray. Murray head fake on the three. 2 minutes to go. Murray in the paint, leans in, layup good. 116-108. I mean, you have an outside chance here, but New York would really have to screw this thing up in order for Denver to win. I mean, they can't score the rest of the way. Brunson has it, right side of the midcourt circle. High pick from Anunoby. Brunson working against Jokic, picks up his dribble. Off over to Cat. He gets down the lane, leans in, layup is good. 116-110, Denver down a half a dozen. 90 seconds to go in the game. Murray has it. He goes to the left hand. He gets down the lane, throws cross court, and capped out of bounds. Last touch by Josh Hart. And that'll be Denver basketball across the way. Murray looks in. Ball deflected out of bounds. He'll try it again. $14 on the shot clock, still here for Denver. Now what? Clock problem here at MSG. They'll get that taken care of, and Murray will trigger it in right in front of the New York bench. And here we go. Jamal Murray throws it in over to Jokic. Jokic guarded by, lost it out of bounds. You gotta be kidding me, right? Is that a foul? I can't see. It's all the... Now what? Delay a game warning against the Knicks bench. Now Thibodeau in the face of the crew chief. That should be New York basketball, to be honest with you. Refs had that one wrong. Technical foul against Thibodeau. Or is that another delay of warning? Hang on, let me look. I got to get this right. I think it might be another delay of game warning on the bench. Josh Hart, technical foul. Dude, you're a moron. You're about ready to win this game, and you give Denver a free point? Way to use your head, bruh. Now I really hope Denver wins. Free throw for Jamal Murray on the tech. That one's good. It's a stretch. It's 118 to 109 with 127 left. Josh Hart, what a knucklehead that guy is. That play was. I've never talked to him. I don't know what kind of a guy he is. Porter on the inbound over to Jokic. Fadeaway three. Missed it. Rebound comes down to Josh Hart. Outlet pass off over to Brunson. Brunson, bounce pass. Throws it off to Bridges. Jumper is no good. Put back by Towns is up and in. 120 to 109. It's an 11-point lead here for New York. Murray has it up the left sideline. Down low to Westbrook. He gets double teamed. Dribbles out of trouble. Throws it off over to Jokic. Jumper no good. Rebound Westbrook. Put it back up. Got fouled. And Westbrook to the free throw line for two. Christian Brown going to come back in for Denver. I don't know, folks, just one man's opinion. At the level Christian Brown has been playing, it's hard for me to watch him come off the bench. And we'll see what transpires here over the next 48 hours. Dude just had a career-high 28. The guy's playing out of his mind. And then he got benched. He's coming off the bench. Second free throw, Westbrook, no good. And that's going to be a lane violation on Westbrook. I think he tried to miss that one on purpose to try and get more points. Denver's down by 10 with 1:03 to go. Bridges gets the inbound off over to Josh Hart. Less than a minute left to go here in New York City. Brunson has it at the midcourt circle, guarded by Westbrook, trying to go for a steal. He goes to the right hand. Throws it off. Game winner, Josh Hart. Layup good. For the first time this year, Denver's going to lose 3 games in a row. They're down by 12 points in New York City to the Knicks. And Denver is going to lose this basketball game. Down low is Murray. Reverse side layup is up and in. Jamal Murray's played great. He's got 33 in the basketball game, but it's going to go for naught. 30 seconds left to go here in New York. Intentional foul on Murray. I think Denver had one to give. And the Madison Square crowd senses a win, and they come to their feet here. Inbound to Josh Hart, front court over to Brunson. Brunson wants to kill the clock and take the shot clock violation. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, and Denver's not going to foul here. Nuggets are down by 10. 5 on the shot clock. The first horn you're going to hear is a shot clock violation. And there that is. Now Denver will inbound the basketball. They just got to get it across the timeline, and then that'll be it. I want to thank my local engineer here, Mike Cargliano. Jordan Berg back in the NBA Tonight studios with Mark Bertinoli. We're done at Madison Square Garden. There's the horn. For the first time this year, the Denver Nuggets have lost 3 games in a row. They fall to the New York Knicks by a final of 122 to 112. We'll take a timeout. Post-game show with my main man, Mark Bertinoli, comes up next on the Altitude Sports Radio Network. Oh, my goodness! Can't tell you how big that bucket was.
This has been Denver Nuggets basketball with Jason Kosminski. Coming up, highlights, coaches, and player interviews on the Denver Nuggets postgame on the Altitude Sports Radio Network.
Nate Kreckman, Andy Lindahl.
Who's the Nuggets rival right now?
Define this a little bit more.
Nope. Who's the Nuggets rival right now?
What is a rival in your mind, though? Someone I hate? It's the T-Wolves.
Okay. Of teams in the league right now, I'm still going to say it's the Lakers.
You're probably right, but I've had enough Anthony Edwards yapping at my guys.
I'll also say the Nuggets honorable mention to the luxury tax havens.
That might be the biggest rival. That's a great call by you.
Kreckman and Lindahl. Weekdays 3 to 6. Altitude Sports.